You're gone, you hope you find her. The feeling that is beyond a binder. You don't have to catch 'em all. You ain't gotta keep up. We'll have to catch 'em all. You ain't gotta keep up. You don't have to catch 'em all. You ain't gotta keep up. We'll have to catch 'em all.
What up, everybody? We're live.
What's up, y'all?
live.
What's up, chat? Whoever's here already.
Yeah.
We're gonna try out a little different intro today. I'm gonna do a Japanese intro just for the fun of it,
Hey,
and then you guys can let me know what you think. Okay. 皆さんこんにちは。Beyond the Binder へようこそ。ホストのシャグナスティです。そしてこちらは私の素晴らしいコホストたち、サンナバマック、そしてベイズショーケース。ぜひ最後までお楽しみください。
はい。
There you go.
Yeah, that was epic, dude.
I tried to do it like a Japanese news reporter.
Like an announcer or something. I could hear it.
Yeah.
That was cool.
I like
Drew,
it.
what up? You made the live. Welcome.
Oh,
man.
Drew. What's up,
Good to see
Drew?
you. Good to see you. All right, guys. Have you guys found yourself over inundated with cards? Like, how are you keeping up with all this shit? Because we already see the next set. And I think the next
Whoa.
set has like packs of, in Japan, like 35 cards, right? With a guaranteed AR, IR.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
That's wild.
what's up,
huh?
Drew?
When have they
Yeah.
have they ever done that before?
The mega packs?
Yeah.
They
that? What's
had
that?
some before, right?
Yeah. I mean the Chinese packs are like that. I don't know if it's every set, but like the Evolving Skies, there's packs, Evolving Skies packs in these EV boxes.
Yeah.
And then some other packs, but they have like 30-ish cards in their packs, and then two like the VS series cards from back in like 2000, 2001, the
That's the one
Japanese
I was thinking
ones.
about.
Yeah.
I think they were called
VS.
like half decks, but they came with
Yeah.
like energies and stuff like that, and they had like 30-ish packs. But it was like the idea was so that you could play. I think.
I remember
like
Rattle
I play a half
opening up
deck.
those on stream.
Mhm.
I
Oh, did
remember
he?
now. I think a couple packs, I believe.
Dude,
I
that's
think
so
he
cool.
pulled
I
the
want one
same
of those
card
packs
each
so bad.
pack.
William Hill.
Oh
I
man.
think if I remember
What's
right.
up, William?
Drew was probably there.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I mean it's a lot. Like I feel like it's been like this way for a while though. Like where you just constantly we're just getting fed like the sneaks and or whatever the leaks previews of cards to come, and it's like, I mean, so I forget what video I saw recently. couple weeks ago, somebody was talking about like, oh, everybody's down on Team Rocket, but what happened to like 6 months ago when it was first like, revealed that there was going to be a Team Rocket set or likely to be one.
Yeah.
And it's crazy, like it's so true that we were like thinking about Team Rocket like 6 months before it came out, and there was hype already at that time for the set. Which I mean, it makes sense, but it's just like it seems like it's a never-ending like hype machine, like in this era that we're in.
Do you think they're doing that?
Of like, what's the next thing? Yeah.
Do you think they're doing that to help? Like, that's an easier way to get more people more cards quicker. Like, 35 card packs, everybody gets a hit.
So much to unload on this
Everybody
one,
calm
guys.
down type of deal. Because they hadn't.
Oh,
done
like
that
the
in a
35
while.
card packs.
Yeah. I mean, or
Yeah,
you just
that was
saw
the
what
first
China's
thing I
doing.
saw on Twitter was that somebody said that they had thought that it looks like it's going to be 35 cards per pack, and I read something today where it's like there's going to be like I don't know if the translation was just weird, but I could have mistranslated it. But it was saying that there's going to be like a deluxe version that's going to have 35 cards per pack, and then there's going to be a regular pack with 7 cards in it, which I don't know how regular that is because usually there's 5 cards per Japanese pack for like a regular set, and then like 10 or 11 for the premium. But yeah, it's interesting. I don't know what the reasoning is behind it, and who knows like what the deck or what the pack is made up of. Is it going to have energies to play? Is it going to have like doubles or duplicates of cards? I'm assuming it's going to have duplicates if it's 35 cards per pack, because how big is this set going to be? Like it's 156 Pokemon, right? But then you have like, say you have like 150 secret rares, or like a 300 card set similar to like, what is it, Shining Treasure EX?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's still like I don't know. That's still not enough cards to have like singles or not duplicates of cards in like 35 card packs. So it'll be interesting to see like what the reasoning is or what the makeup of the pack is if that's the case.
It's gonna be that's a crazy set.
Yeah. So
did you? Sorry, really quick before Bays goes in, because you might want to touch on this too. Somebody was saying too that it's supposed to be like every Pokemon in the set has like a AR or SAR at least, or some kind of like art rare and up, that's really cool. That's like that'll be something that's like I think people have wanted to see. It's like, why not just make a AR for every card in the set? But go ahead. Yeah, sorry, Base. I was just adding to that.
It's good. It's good. So going back to the beginning, could you repeat the original question, please? Because I know it's like this is like a 3-piece thing now that we're speaking on. But the original question, how you phrased it, Merc?
What did I ask about
C-Max?
Just you're over inundated with so many cards that we're seeing so much so quickly. It feels like, but I mean it's always like that, right? Like it's just
so when it comes to that though, I do think you're kind of square.
At least the full lines of 3 starters already. It's kind of crazy. Go ahead, sorry.
Mm-hmm. But I agree with you. I do feel like we do get way too many sets way too frequently. I do feel that this is what it feels like to me. So look at it through my eyes. All right.
Open them first.
I want to open packs,
open them bad boys first so I can see.
Right?
Go ahead.
So as a regular person that just wants to get packs, I want to open them. I want to get some cards. I'm limited to how many packs I can get. If they come out with one set that I really, really want to chase, I want to spend as much money as I can to get as many packs as I can, right? But then I don't know what's coming out 6 months down the road. 6 months down the road, something else that's even better can come out. And I'm still trying to chase everything from the first set.
Yeah.
But this other set comes out, and I'm like, damn, now I'm kind of chasing 2 sets. And then down the road, it becomes I'm chasing 4 sets and 6 sets.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm chasing every set from Sword and Shield. I think there's only 1 or 2 sets that I may have mastered. But every set from Sword and Shield is a part of that chase. I have binders. That's what I like to open. I'm chasing stuff from Scarlet and Violet. I'm chasing stuff from Sun and Moon. Sun and Moon, not way too much because it's older. It's harder to get it now.
We gotta get you like a priorities list first.
Well, I do.
I
have a few sets in Sword and Shield that I'm prioritizing.
Uncommon binder sets. Like which ones you need first?
I'm doing master sets for every set, so I need just 1 copy of everything. The promos is the only thing I might
one copy of everything. Why not?
Yeah, but except the promos. Promos are their own separate binder, but all the promos for Sword and Shield are their own separate binder because they're numbered. You get me, Black Star promos, and then if it's Cosmo Hollow or other types of promos, that's its own separate sub binder. But either way though, like I understand, I'm on the chase.
Yeah.
Sword and Shield is the big chase for me, and Scarlet and Violet is also. But I feel like Scarlet and Violet is slowly slipping away because we're still in it, and I'm not even done with Sword and Shield, and they're talking about what the hell's coming down the road. So yes, it's a little overwhelming. It is a little much. You do feel a little inundated, and over time, all it becomes is, hey, I remember this set that came out. I could have got more, but I didn't. You know why? Man, I was trying to get this other shit, and I still didn't complete it. And now I'm still wishing I got more packs on both of these. And I think Pokemon does that on purpose because it's like a drug. You don't have a person that's addicted to a drug that decides, hey, you know what? I'm cool today. I don't need this anymore. You want them to keep coming back. You want them to want more. You want it to want it more frequently. More sets, more hype. You come back.
More hype.
You come back more often. More money is spent. Capitalism, baby. They will thrive. So they have perfected what is, in essence, almost a drug.
He knows this. We try to tell him, Drew. We tell him.
You get me?
Yeah.
So that's
he's got a long road
my
in front of
answer
him.
on the first part. What was the second?
Really quick, sorry, just to add to that, like, because you were saying you were like a master set. It's so hard. I feel like for people that are like, I feel bad for people that are master like set completionists because, and I've heard other people talk about this where they say it's like it's really hard now. The sets are way different than they were back in the day. You have like reverses. If you're like depends on what kind of master set completionist you are.
I do every regular card, every reverse, and for regular card is the common, uncommon, non-holo rare, the holo rare,
and it's like
the reverse holo, and then all the spicy shit.
Yeah, and then you got like the sets like Terrestrial Festival or whatever. It has like the Master Ball reverse holo, which is like that's crazy. And then the sets are just bigger in general too, like 300 cards in a set. And I think it in a way it is harder, but I think it's important too for people to like realize or think about this at least is like to wait on building your master set maybe because there's so many of like these cards being printed. Like I think it's the last like 3 or 4 years, 30% of all Pokemon cards were printed in the last 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
So there's just so many cards being printed, and like for 151 Japanese, you can go get singles, pick them up super easy online. There's so many of it. But I'm curious, like for people that are master set collectors, like if people are not doing it anymore because of how difficult it is to get cards, like when they come out, or how big the sets are, and how many different like variations of cards there are, or if they're like still going strong.
I thought about that meme, the dude where he's at the table and he's like, if they're fucking serious, they are. Where his wife is.
Right.
Well,
that's a good
check it out. You open a booster box or two, you already have almost every common, uncommon, non-holo rare, most of the regular holo rares. You have almost everything except a portion of the spiciness. And you could focus on trading for the rest or picking up singles if you really want. Or you buy little collection boxes that have packs and you're still chasing shit like how I'm still chasing the Moon Bunny. I don't want to spend over $1,000 on the Moon Bunny. I'd rather pay $30 for a pack, maybe once every other month, and see if I get it. It's a lottery scratcher. That's the way I see it. $30, might get a Moon Bunny. I know I won't, but I might.
But maybe.
Yeah. All right. Once every other month.
That next pack has it.
Yeah, and that instead of spending a G or 1,200 like on the spot, like right now, like 1,200 could get me a few booster boxes, bro. I might get the equivalent of the Moon Bunny for other sets several times over. I might.
Yeah, for other sets, yeah.
I pulled.
What's that? The hit rate for Umbreon now? The Moonbreon's like 1 in 2,000 or 1 in 3,000 packs. You guys remember when Rattle was trying to chase that?
Yeah.
And he was getting just wrecked. I forget how many he ended up at, but it was painful to watch.
Yeah, but so for me as a master set collector, I could open up a booster box and then a few collection boxes, and I'm 80% of the way there. All right, 20% of it's not collected, but I have a list. I have a goal. Every time I get these packs, this is what I need. Everything else, give it away, or it goes to the trade pile. Or if I hit a big card and I don't need it, I could sell it or trade it in for singles that I do need. and I have a checklist, and I feel good. It's like, yay,
Yeah.
another one down, 83%. Let's fucking go. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's how I see it.
Yeah, I guess if you're not like super worried about like, there's some people that are like, I have to complete the set or I'll be
Nah.
unhappy. But if you're just like, I'll do it if I can, and it's just like a long time kind of journey
Yeah.
for you, and maybe you'll
Check
get
it
there one day, maybe you'll get close. We'll see. So that's
Check it
kind of, I guess it depends on how you can manage
Yeah, he's
that
just chilling and
expectation you put in yourself.
Throwing money
But
away
That's
that we're advising him against.
The way I see it, I don't think I'm gonna die tomorrow. I honestly don't think I'm gonna fucking die
hope
tomorrow.
not.
I
Where'd that
hope
come
not too.
from?
It can happen, but I'm
What
just
does
saying
that
I
even-
don't
where did that
think
come
I'm
from?
gonna die tomorrow. You get me? So hear me
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep collecting until I fucking die.
Yeah.
If it's 30 fucking years, I got 30 years to master these sets. Cool.
Here,
Fuck
here.
it.
Yeah.
Let's take it slow, baby.
You're here.
Yeah, get what you can while you can, and yeah, just
Yeah.
don't make it too stressful. I think it's easy to get caught up
Enjoy it.
in that stress though of like, especially for like, I don't master set things, but I've always had like chases where I'm like, oh, I gotta get that, hurry, I gotta like, it's just kind of like FOMO, I guess, like have that feeling of like, oh,
I
if I
have
don't
that a
buy it
lot.
now,
I have
yeah,
that a lot.
so
Don't
it's
go
like,
broke doing it. Please.
yeah,
Yeah.
Check it out.
But-
You know how fucking angry I am that I don't have Van Gogh Pika? It's so many times it slipped through my fingers.
dude, they were so cheap.
Weren't they $50 for?
It's never been cheap.
They were so
It's never been
cheap.
cheap. No.
It
It
was
was.
like-
I
a free
mean,
promo.
compared to
It was
what
a
they
free
were,
promo. Free promo selling
Close.
for like.
Or am I
It was
tripping?
like 70
it's like
at the cheapest I saw.
60.
Close.
Okay, I saw, yeah, I think 60, but yeah, around there.
All right. I don't want to pay fucking $70 for some shit that somebody
It's
got
a-
for
it
free.
was-
It just don't feel right. It don't fucking feel right.
Yeah,
You
right.
get me?
Yeah,
I mean, it's,
I
yeah.
fucking want one.
that was the feeling back then though. It's like it's a free card, like there's gonna be so many, like $60 is a lot, and we've seen other promos where they sell for like super high and then they go down.
Yeah.
So, but then you look back and you're like, damn, now
That
it's
was
whatever it
yeah.
is now, $800 in a PSA 10 or something crazy.
You're gonna get me that one promo, right? The one that I want, that Japanese exclusive one, the one with that lady with the traditional dress and it shows the Pikachu. It's like the one for the post or something.
Who's getting you
Dude,
that?
it's
Yeah.
so expensive.
Okay.
Well,
Did-
I'm not saying you're gonna buy it from me. You're gonna help me find it like at a reasonable
Oh
rate.
yeah,
right?
okay. So there was only 30,000 of those boxes printed supposedly.
Drew can find you one.
Ah.
Over.
But
But I
Just
wish
get
I
the
still had
box.
mine because I got, well, I think they sold for like, it was like a $30 $35 box from the post office. It was
Yeah.
so cheap, and I sold mine for like 500 or 600.
Man.
Dude.
The like the box sealed. But I'm looking back, I'm like, damn, I should have kept it. I didn't know what I had.
I seen that promo for like $150 or $180 one time.
Mm.
Like raw. Like it was 150 or 180. I was so fucking tempted, but I'm like, no fucking way am I spending that on this card right now. I didn't.
I wonder if there's a.
I bought a bunch
damaged
of
one
packs
that
and I didn't pull shit
exists.
instead.
Well, now it's like $1,000 card though, right?
Yeah. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were
Yeah.
made. Yeah.
I mean,
bought
it's
packs.
gonna
I
happen.
pulled
It's
shit.
gonna happen.
Yeah.
Maybe one day. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One day
Yeah.
I'll have it.
Oh, all right. What's the second part to the question? Because I feel like I landed the first part with what I needed to say, but it was a big 3-part question, y'all.
I don't know. the
Made
third
it
part.
big.
What was the third?
Well, it's because Shugg expanded upon it.
I don't know. I think we were talking about just I might have taken Merck's question and made it into something else, but I just kind of was talking about because he brought up the new set, talking about how like the packs are going to be different and who knows the
Oh,
makeup,
ask-
how
ask
those
us questions.
cards are going to be in the pack, and then the ARs like in every card having an AR, a special like full art card.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
the
you guys brought up how
availability.
there's this set. It's gonna have like 156 AR cards. You're what? Guaranteed? Aren't you guaranteed like 3 ARs
I
per?
think this is
booster
all
pack
hearsay, right?
or box.
Is
I mean,
this
or
is
something
this
like that.
confirmed? Or is
I
this
don't
just
I don't
Funky
know if it's
Beach?
confirmed. This
It's
is
all
like Twitter
hearsay.
stuff.
It's all hearsay right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
So this is us talking about hypotheticals. Nobody come after us. We are not saying this is happening. We're saying, what if?
Was it confirmed,
It's
guys?
for
Let us know.
entertainment
I don't know.
purposes.
Which
But what were you saying? I didn't hear.
it's been
But
a
no,
while.
but regarding that part about, all right, so let's say, what if there is the set and there is basically one AR or better card for each Pokemon? I think if that happens, it's gonna be fucking epic, bro. People say, oh, it might be like Crown Zenith. There's like 70 cards in the Galarian Gallery, dude. This is gonna be like that shit on crack, bro. Like it's gonna be crazy epic. It's gonna be super hard to pull specific cards. They're gonna have a super hard pull rate. If there is 156 different AR
So
cards,
I'm wondering if
I could see
everything
them
get
being
an
so
art rare,
expensive, bro.
would that mean less SARs, SIRs? Like I'm
Maybe
wondering how that works because
there's only
Prismatic got
SIRs in
no art
Terrestrial
rares.
Festival.
I know it's got
In
their
Terrestrial
superior.
Festival, there's only
Yeah.
only SIRs, no ARs. This is the other way around.
Yeah.
Only ARs, no SIRs.
Well, Superior has one. So there's one.
Superior
Wondering
has
for
one.
Japanese
Yeah.
if it'll matter even, because it's like a premium box is 10 packs and you get a guaranteed SAR every 10 packs. So it's a 1 in 10 chance, and then there's however many SARs, but there's 156 ARs. They're all going to be rare. Like it's all going to be
Yeah,
101
that's
in
ridiculous.
156 chance to get it.
Yeah.
They're going to be like the Master Balls from Terrestrial Festival. They're going to be difficult to pull.
It's
Exactly.
gonna be a
So like value wise, I don't. They would probably, who knows what they're going to probably be a little bit above an average AR. I'm guessing. Yeah.
I would
But I don't know
think
English. Who knows?
a pretty penny. Especially the high chases out of everything, like the most favorable cards out of all 156.
Ooh,
Let's say
we should pull up the black
15.
and white Pokedex to see what cards.
well,
Do you want
that's
to do
the
that really
third
quick
part.
or no?
That's the third part, right? Wasn't the third part that you guys touched on, like what do you guys do with all this information coming out on the new sets, like how there's people already talking about the sets
Pokemon.
that are about to come out, like and we haven't even had a set that comes out. I avoid all the shit. I've been avoiding all the damn fucking videos. I haven't seen any of the fucking cards or Pokemon that are supposed to be in it. This is the first conversation I'm having about this, and like I said, I know absolutely nothing. This is for entertainment purposes. But yeah, like I'm avoiding the shit out of everything. So if you pull up the Pokedex, it is gonna burn it. But fuck it, this is the podcast. I'll take one for.
I mean, we don't have
Go
to.
ahead and
I'm
bring
just-
it up. Bring it up.
We don't have to. And I get why
If
people
it
talk about it.
happens,
It's
it
either
happens.
one, they're a content creator and they're gonna want to get like first to market with their video for the clicks, or it's just exciting. Like people went like black and white, like the game and stuff in that generation. So people are excited to talk about it. Same with like Rocket. It was exciting to hear that there was a Rocket set coming out. But I think I looked through this Pokedex when I heard about the leak, and I don't think I like much of the black and white era Pokemon.
Gen 5?
I get you.
I mean,
Yeah.
What about Snivy and Superior? Or
Samurot's my favorite of the three.
Really?
Yeah. Just majestic as shit looking. But
I think I
that's
would go
just
with
me.
Tepig.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Embor.
yeah.
I mean, these two look random as shit, but
I like Oshawott. He looks cool.
just the journey they make to fucking go, like.
But
they're
yeah, I
all-
feel like these Pokemon, like the majority of them, to me at least, are just kind of like, I don't know. Maybe it's because I didn't play the black and white games.
Yeah, let's see. But let's keep going down because I don't know every Pokemon that's.
Seismitoad
I don't know
School
what generation every single Pokemon is from. You get
I
me,
have a
like by
theory.
memory.
on a new type. Are we gonna get sound?
I like Whimsicott. Whimsicott's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whimsicott is usually pretty dope for its artwork in the cards.
Yeah.
Crocodile,
Oh, you could do something with the crocodile.
Sigilif.
Sigilyph, yeah,
Yeah.
so it's cool. The Coffin dude, that guy's cool. I actually like the
Oh,
Garbodor.
what about that cat that you just passed?
The cat.
Wait, go down a little bit.
Scrolling.
that
Oh,
one.
there it is. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Zorua.
Zorua. Yeah.
Is
we
it a
just
cat
got.
or is it a
Zorua.
We
fox?
just got.
Is it a fox or a cat?
It's a.
Yeah, we just had this
I
card.
don't know what it is.
I have no idea what it is.
It looks like a cat.
But yeah, we just had a Zoroark, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
I just got one of
Minchino.
those.
Hey, I like the Minchino and the Chinchino.
Minchino, yeah. Those are cool.
Yeah. Oh, and the Gothica line. I like that one.
Ridiculous.
Got
Or not Gothica. Gothica.
Halle Berry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
I
Oh,
don't like
Deerling. I
that.
forgot Deerling and Sawsbuck were in here. They got some good
Oh.
cards. And what was it, Crown Z or what set
Oh,
was
yeah.
that? Where the
Temporal.
you know
I
what I'm
think.
talking about? Where they're like running through the
Temporal.
forest. Yeah, those were cool
Temporal.
cards.
They connect together, right?
Yeah, well they're like similar. Yeah, they left the same background. I
We've
think.
got a
I don't-
Joltik
maybe they can-
already in the
Ooh,
Galvantula.
the Joltik was sick. They had some cool stuff with that.
Ferrothorn.
I'm just trying to think
Where's
what
this?
what we
Oh.
have versus what we don't. Litwick and
Ooh,
this would be cool.
Chandelures.
Oh,
yeah, I like
please give me
Chandelure.
Haxorus, please.
Axorus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That would
it'll
be
be
fun.
interesting. Well, if they're all
We got
getting
an
ARs,
Axew
I'm
card
curious.
already.
Yeah. Dude, you think everyone's gonna have a storyline? Everyone's gonna be like connecting like evolutionary lines?
That would be really cool
Yeah.
if they went like the Gardevoir line and just everything was just. I doubt. Maybe they will, but
That
I'd
would
be
sick.
surprised.
Oh, BEYSShowcase? Go on, bro.
Baviary's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that line.
He could get something cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I like these more than I did last time I looked through. I looked at
Okay.
it like a couple days ago, and I was like, but there's actually some cool Pokemon in here.
Durant.
The one I'm really excited for is the Genesect.
Genesis.
The Genesect card, yeah, I love Genesect.
Cobalion.
Is there a new one? I didn't see it. If
What-
there was.
Tornadus would probably have a nice card. Zekrom.
Yeah. A
Caldeo.
Genesect, a sick Genesect SAR would be dope.
Yeah.
Well, we got one.
Now the
All
Reshiram. Reshiram's probably gonna have some sick card, bro.
I think Zekrom is probably.
Yeah.
We just got Reshiram.
Ooh, what if they bring back? Because didn't they have like silver
I mean, they could
cards for
always
them in the last Black and White? Like all silver.
Yeah. All silver and yeah, I know which card you're talking about.
Those are really cool. What if they brought those back?
They have them for celebrations, bro. They redid them for the celebration set as well.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that.
they have the stamp.
Yeah,
You
there's
could get
several
those
ones.
cards with the stamp. As for the celebration set.
Okay. That's cool though. Yeah, it'll be cool to see. But I think what is it? June 6th they're coming out. What's up, Solamia?
I have no idea.
Doug's here.
Hey, Doug.
Yeah, June 6th I think is the release in Japan. So, and I haven't got a notification yet for like pre-order or lottery or anything.
It's coming up quick. Yeah.
So we'll see. Yeah, it's like a month away. We'll see.
Nothing for the
when
rocket
they put that out. Nothing for the rocket case yet either. Like the date for order. I mean, they did say like everybody's gonna be able to order one, but they just said they don't know the date yet. But I let my wife's family know too. I was like,
Yeah.
hey, when it comes out, I'll be texting you, hitting you up.
Yeah.
Place your order.
They know then.
I don't know.
I'm wondering where that's at. I saw some guy made a video and like a lot of people actually talking about it. Like, oh, it sucks that it didn't come with like all the accessories in the box, and it's just a bigger black briefcase with a red R for the booster box on it, with a booster box in it, and so.
I was
But
bummed
I think
out.
it was holding at like 400 or 450 last I checked. So it's still like
Yeah.
well above what MSRP is.
Just for the empty one. Do they tell you
Yeah,
what?
yeah, they-
Yeah. I wonder.
They're all empty. I mean, I don't know. Well, I think it has the booster box in it. Sorry, I thought you meant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking like I know you can order the accessories with it. It comes prepackaged?
You can't order the accessories with it.
It doesn't. It doesn't come in there already.
All the extra shit?
Oh,
No, they
Okay.
showed it in the picture
okay.
to show that you could buy the
This
they
is
don't come
where
included.
this
But it was
goes.
to show that the accessories could be put in there, and they sold them separately though. So a lot of people, including myself, thought, oh, they were in the box, and that's how you got the accessories. But then you open it, and everybody's like, oh, it's just a booster box in here. And those
Yeah.
accessories sold out super quick on the Pokemon Center.
Tomfoolery
Damn.
right there.
So, in essence, you had to like get the box if you got lucky and pre-order the accessories, or you had to pre-order the accessories when you tried to enter the lottery for the box.
No, the box pre-order or the lottery for it was before, and then they told everybody, hey, the 18th I think it was when the set releases, we're gonna
Mm.
put the accessories up for sale.
And there you go.
But people were like, right that day, I think stuff was sold out. Not everything, but like the leather deck box was sold out like that day. The play mat I think
Damn
was
it.
sold out.
Yeah.
So you have to get all that stuff on the secondhand market. It's all gone now, but yeah, that was sold separately on the day of release.
Drew. batteries sold separately.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Dude,
But anyway,
that's how it
I
used
still
to
like the
be.
box. It's still cool, I think, as like a display
Yeah.
piece, and
It's
like
very cool. Yeah.
I think people will still want it later down the road. I mean, it's a rocket box.
I'm gonna have to carry a bunch of nice slabs in there and some hot singles.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Just stack some money.
yeah,
Do you guys want to move to weird Japanese shit?
yeah, we
Ooh.
can do weird Japanese shit. For those of you who haven't been here, we'll do a segment every week where I just talk about something that's weird or unusual or cool in Japan. Last week we talked about the expensive fruits they sell here. A pair of cantaloupes going for $45,000.
That's crazy.
Let me see.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was crazy.
this week, let's see. Let me see. Tell me if you can see my screen.
All right, let's check it out. All right. Yep. Couple toros.
There you
Yeah. All right. Do you see it? Full screen?
Yep.
Mhm.
All right. So this is called Togyu. And Togyu is pretty much like a Japanese or like Okinawan version of bullfighting. So people might have issue with this, but I'm just reporting what it is. It's not bullfighting in the way that we think of it, like where there's like a matador and then like he's like dancing with the bull and like trying to dodge the bull. It's actually two bulls that fight
Damn.
each other, and it's like bull sumo wrestling. And so it started like 12th century. It was like farmers taking their bulls and pretty much just fighting them, kind of,
Yeah.
or wrestling them, I guess is a nice way to put it. But the bulls are usually 8 to 10 years old when they're like in their prime, and then they weigh 850 to 950 kilograms. And then the handler's actually in the ring with them. There's actually multiple people in there with them, and they stand like
Yeah.
really close.
Oh, dang.
And then the only rule is if whatever bull runs away, loses. So they pretty much just butt heads until like one gives up. And then like this is in the southern part of Japan, kind of
Right.
where I'm at.
Pretty rowdy shit. Like, yeah, two big ass bulls going at it. Yeah.
Dude, they're huge. My neighbor
Rowdy.
actually has neighbor down the road has 4 or 5 bulls, and they walk them for like exercise, and they'll walk them up this hill behind my house, and then they also take them to the beach. I forgot to add the picture.
That's cool.
They take them to the beach, and they like walk them in the sand because it's harder for them to walk in the sand, and it strengthens their legs. And it's funny too because this thing is huge. Like they're so big, and there's like this little like 10-year-old kid like walking it, and he's just got this rope, and he's like taking this bull down the street for his like it's a dog or something.
Dang, dude.
Damn.
And then this is like a little bit of the action shots where the guys are in the ring, and they pretty much just cheer their bull on. It doesn't usually end in like any like bull getting hurt or anything. They just kind of, like I said, it's like sumo wrestling. It's called,
Yeah. They're just...
another word for it is ushizumo, which is just cow or bull sumo.
Okay.
But yeah, and then that's like they have like the same ranking system as
I wonder if it's like
is
rut.
like sumo.
I wonder if there's like a rut season type of deal. Is it like a seasonal type of thing, like where they're just pissed off and then they go fight them, or is it all the time?
I'm not sure.
I don't know what.
I think there's like 3 like big tournaments throughout the year, but I'm not sure if there's like a season or time of year that they're more active.
Yeah. I've never heard about this. It's interesting to me. It's
Yeah.
obviously something that's traditional there, right? It's local to that area.
Yeah, it's a different culture, and I know like in the States this would be not a thing probably.
Yeah.
It's crazy
No,
they're
yeah,
standing there right
PETA.
beside them too.
I get it. Yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's interesting. I did not know anything about that. I'm still like, whoa, that sounds crazy.
Yeah, it's you'll see like too like gambling's illegal here in Japan, even though they have like pachinko where it's like you get like metal balls as like instead of money that come out of these slot machines, and then you have to sell the balls back to this other shop that's not owned by the casino or the pachinko parlor, and you get your money. But you'll see like old men like betting on the bullfight too. That's like a common thing.
Yeah. I've seen what you said about the pachinko thing. I've seen videos on it. It always interests me.
Yeah, but that's
pretty.
yeah, it's
that's
something that
wild.
it's interesting, I guess, and yeah, local to the area.
Is there any bull riding at all? Like,
Whoa.
I mean, not like not like get on it and starts bucking or anything.
Yeah.
The kids will ride the bulls though. Like they'll
Just
sit their like little
casually,
brother up
yeah.
there, and then he's just like riding on it, like 3 or 4 year old kid just sitting on the bull, and then his 10-year-old brother's like pulling the bull down the street.
Do they use them for work or just
Probably
fighting
not.
bulls?
There's probably like certain bulls that they use for work, but I would say that's probably more in like the others like islands surrounding where they like pull like carts or something where there's not very like well paved roads.
Is that when they're
Lilith
when
says hello.
Sweet.
Hello, Lila.
She already looks a little bigger.
Yeah, right. New mascot.
Yeah, she's chubby. Check it out.
Beyond the Binders mascot.
Yeah.
She's got a little belly. She's got a little belly.
But yeah, they tend to these things like
So they're
all
walking a
day
bunch
long.
of bulls together, like all males. Just...
No, they usually take them one at a time.
Okay.
They'll do different like they'll take them different times.
No.
They don't take them together ever.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's
But
a
yeah,
mess.
my neighbor, whenever I walk by there, somebody's in the stables taking care of them. Like it's like an all day thing where they're like feeding them, washing them, whatever.
Some big boys.
Yeah, they're huge.
You can hear?
I can't hear. She
She
pregnant or
was.
something?
Yeah, she was. I was hoping it would be cut.
Japanese shock trooper.
Yeah. FTW. That was cool though.
Yeah, it's cool when you see them on the beach, like because I showed you that. You seen in my like vlog video where I walked to the beach.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That
That was
beach,
pretty
the
cool.
same beach. Like we'll be there, like chilling, and then the bull will come, and then like our neighbor will walk it down there, and he'll just be at the beach hanging out with us.
Just chill. Does it ever lay down? Just stand up? Just pissed off?
I mean,
all
yeah,
the
they
time?
lay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, they're chill. They're really like just zen, peaceful. They just kind of just hang out and they're never like crazy or anything. I've never seen them.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Just a big ass bull chilling.
Yeah, right.
It's random. Let me swap over.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Ready? Okay. You guys ready? I already forgot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait. The camera's messing up.
What is this gonna be? The this versus that first?
It pulled your camera away from the screen. Let me see.
Retro. I heard Lilith go meow.
Yeah, so she's been kind of loud actually this whole time. She wanted me to go grab her, so I finally got like grabbed her right now for a little bit, and I don't know. I feel she just wants to kind of run around, but she can't. Nikita has not fully accepted her yet, so I got to keep them separated.
There we go.
Mm.
There we go. Mic check 1-1. Okay. Double audio.
Yeah, Drew's got bulls wherever he lives.
I see bulls all around all the time by me.
That's cool.
Yeah.
They are echoing. We're echoing?
Let's see.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that they're still doing the bullfights because there's other things that they've done in the past and it got shut down. Like they used to fight a habu snake, like which is the one they put in the sake that I showed you guys that one time. So they used to fight that versus a mongoose. It was part of like a show here you could go see.
Yeah.
And so one of them would die.
Yeah.
I think I'm not sure which one, but they stopped doing that after like I don't know 10 years ago.
A mongoose and a snake.
Lady Luck says
Like-
she can't hear me.
Well, who can she can't hear?
Mic 1.
Super
It should be
quiet.
fixed. She'll catch up. Let me know. Yeah. Okay. That's good.
That's good. Okay, cool.
All right.
Thank you for the sound check, Lady Luck.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Yeah, let me know if because like last time, like I was telling them before we started the live, I was rewatching last week's episode, and my mic was way too loud. It's
I
bugging
think
me.
compared to me though, y'all are always
I'm
loud.
happy a little bit.
I mean, you sounded.
Yeah, I try to
You
turn
didn't
it
sound
down.
too bad. Or
All right, Mama
Alright,
got
call.
here, so she's gonna grab the lift from my hands. Yeah, I just put it
I
back.
thought you were gonna throw her. It looked like the way you
No,
like
no.
went up. Yeah.
No,
I was
no,
like-
I'm she's squirming, so I'm making sure she doesn't fall.
Yeah, toss it.
No, no.
Doug, what's he? I was moving
Yeah.
into this house, and about 20 bulls came out of nowhere, and about 5 started scrapping.
You just put her right now. I literally
Almost
just grabbed her.
totaled a moving van and my truck. That's crazy.
What? Wait, is Doug in Hawaii?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or-
he is.
I don't think
Okay.
he's. I don't know if he's mainland or not. I don't
Do
think
they have
he is.
bulls and
If I
no, I meant
remember
like the
correctly.
Hawaiian Islands. I
Yeah.
didn't know they had bulls over there. They probably it's similar, I guess. It's like an island, kind of like here, maybe farmers and stuff.
Mhm.
One bull tried to interfere, and some other bull boned it full speed. T-boned it.
Well-
Damn.
Did you know that Doug actually has some stories involving chickens?
That's a crazy. That's a probably crazy sight to see.
Chickens.
Yes. Let Shugg know. Let him know. I think he heard the cat right now. I see that. Yeah. Kitty went away. She's put back over there now.
All right, guys.
We got the this versus that,
I don't know what's first.
or what are we doing? All right,
Well,
Play along,
we're done
chat.
with the
We'll get there. Yeah.
let us know what you think.
If we
And
Am I gonna be able
let
to
us
see
know.
eventually. What?
Let us know a funny chicken story.
A funny chicken story. What is happening?
I was in
That's
Hawaii one
good.
time, and I was eating at a restaurant, and this
Okay.
chicken just came in. I guess it's kind of common. Chicken just like walked into the restaurant because the doors are usually like left open and stuff, and just like
Mhm.
took a shit right back to our table and then just walked away.
Oh shit!
I'm like,
That
this is
doesn't
just.
make me-
The food was delicious, but I'm sure like
yeah.
the health department would be all over that.
Guys.
Okay, so I can only see this on YouTube. Is that how I'm supposed to?
Do you want to? I
Just
can.
go off of YouTube.
I
No,
can
it's
share.
fine.
You sure?
Yeah, well, I just know last time it gave it away. Part of it, you had like the answers on the side, and we could see it.
Yeah, I gotta. Let's see.
That's-
It's in presentation.
Blade or Underworld?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oof. Oof. Oof.
I'm gonna go Underworld.
Oh shit.
Damn, bro. This is hard.
Let me.
Oh, that's good. Oh, it was good.
All right.
Let's mess some base
So let
up.
me give you the pros on each one.
Let me see.
Blade, bro, it's tied to Marvel. It's a Marvel franchise. It gets tied into other characters depending on what part of that franchise you're looking at. I know we're seeing that movie, but that movie is under Marvel, right? So it's part of the Marvel universe.
Yeah.
What
Underworld,
just happened?
bro, she's hot.
Yeah.
Shugg, where are you at?
I was not expect. I was thinking it was gonna be like something more substantial, but you're like, bro,
Well,
she's hot.
I got
The
two
world's
other
good,
things.
dude. It's a good
Two other
little.
things.
That's a good
Serious.
point, though.
Yeah. It involves werewolves, bro. So I'm the Lycans. I'm
Yeah.
down, bro. And number 3, she has some nice machine pistols, and I swear she uses a Beretta 92 series for the Vertec pistol in one of her movies.
Uh-oh.
And I'm a fucking sucker for the Beretta 92 line. So-
It's got a nice little lore. I mean, they all do. I don't know. Blade's got like a special place in my heart because I first watched it with my grandma, so it was like, which
Oh,
I
that's
was
cool.
young as shit, but yeah.
I'm gonna go Underworld.
But Underworld's
Underworld
good
over
too.
Blade.
Yeah,
That's funny.
Underworld.
they're both. Yeah,
For movies, Underworld has more to the franchise than Blade to its own Trinity.
Aren't they remaking a Blade or no?
It's not the same.
Or not remaking, but like
They are. Yeah,
I don't
they're
know.
doing
redoing
something
redoing
with
Blade.
it, right?
They're redoing it with a different dude.
Oh, they're
but
redoing
then
it?
like they
Oh.
stopped. I don't know. It's weird. But it's
I
not the
hadn't
same.
heard
Right,
anything
'cause-
about it. Or like an update.
I mean, that's like Wesley Snipes. Like, I feel like a lot of people are like, he's known for Blade.
Yeah, can't
Hell yeah.
change it.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah, they're
so
both good, but I think Underworld I would just pick out of. I think what I watched more often. I watched Underworld multiple times. I feel like
yeah.
the action
I think
scenes
I
are
own
really good
both.
too.
Oh
I think
shit,
I own both Blade and Underworld.
I'm slipping, guys. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Now you, I'm having fun.
All right,
What the
we're
hell?
going on a road trip. Got to go to the gas
Oh,
station.
Jesus Christ.
What drink
Okay.
and what item are you picking?
Wait.
Ooh, I like this.
So we're going on a road trip and I have to pick a gas station first off?
No, not the gas station. What item?
Oh,
What,
just
like
Wait,
what?
Drew said he saw the movie with his grandma too. The first.
Okay.
Yeah, dude. Grandma's for the
Let's-
win.
Let me get it straight. We're
R-rated
just
shit.
on a road
'cause
trip.
they were
We're
watching it.
stopping by somewhere. What item do you pick?
Yeah, drink an item.
Yeah, what drink? What candy bar? What
Alright.
chips? Whatever.
All right. So straight up for a drink, I'm gonna get an energy drink. No matter where I go worldwide, Monster Energy baby's gonna take care of me. And if I could find Monster Import, I'm gonna take it because it's a resealable can. So that's my drink. And now for the second item, I'm gonna get chocolate because I always get milk chocolate. So I'm gonna grab me a Hershey's milk chocolate with almond bar.
Okay.
Nice.
I only drink
I would.
coffee monsters.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You go ahead.
I would do Arizona iced tea, the honey and ginseng
Nice.
one, and then a bag of like hot Cheetos.
Okay.
Ooh.
Classic.
Yeah,
Man,
it's mine.
I'm either going coffee monster or vanilla Coke. Or
Okay.
Mm.
maybe some combos, pepperoni. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Can I say
That's
something?
that's. Go ahead.
All right. So I only told you drink and item because that's what you requested. But if the
Yeah.
question would have been, "What's the first thing I'm getting?" I'm going in for some lotto scratchers and cigarettes, boys.
Boys. Smokes,
blunt
boys.
wrap?
Smokes, boys. Yeah.
Blunt wrap. Grape black and mild.
Okay, you know.
Yeah, that's funny.
Stupid. Good. All right.
I actually like that question. You should incorporate this. That was fun, like a scenario or like
Yeah, just
that was cool.
a little graphic to go.
No, yeah, that was fun. I like the idea.
Appreciate that.
You reminded me when you said coffee or no, you said Coke vanilla.
Yeah.
They have I don't know if they have this in the States, but they have it here. They don't always have it. It's like a seasonal thing, or every few years they'll have it. It's a Coke coffee in a can. It's
Oh, yeah.
like a Coke can, but it has coffee in it, and it's
Yeah.
They have it.
so delicious.
I haven't tried it yet.
I love it.
I'm not a fan.
I had
they've-
to try it. I
Yeah.
was scared of it. I was like,
It's so good. I was hesitant about it, but I tried. I was like, oh, dude, this is delicious. I don't even like soda really, but it was so good.
I'll try it next time I see it.
All right, what am I? Are we missing something?
Are we missing something?
All right. So help me out here. When
It's
we're
very hard to
looking at-
10. You guys might not be able to see the. Okay, so population report as of 30th of April was 1572 or 1,500. Yeah. 72.
Okay.
Oh, it's like a 10%.
It's a gold
rate
star.
then. Yeah.
It's
Oh,
Fukuda,
14.5.
original illustrator. I'm just saying. I
Okay.
just want to.
All right. It
Oh,
does
we're
have a
missing
low
something. And I
10
got a
rate,
little
right?
Pokemon's car right there. At
Give me a
the
sec.
What's
gas
the price?
station. Shit, I don't know. I should have put that in there, right?
Well, I'm like wondering what was there something we're missing?
That
Like
would've
you're
been
saying
smart.
it's like underpriced or undervalued, but
All right.
It's
Well,
for sure probably cheap
it-
still.
You said there's
Huh.
1572 and 10?
Yes.
yeah.
All right. And then 9, 8, 7. In 7, there's 454. That also has low pop.
Drew, are you copying me?
But
Are you fucking with me right now?
9s doesn't.
Watching Blade with his grandmas and drinking mean beans every day?
Drew is son of a merc.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
Just typing to myself.
But yeah, I see the low pop on the 10s. Well, I guess not way too low. I mean, there's low pop for the
I mean,
7,
considering
6, 5.
these days, considering
There's-
No,
it's a
Yeah,
14
it's
point.
14.5%. That's
Yeah,
pretty...
and then the 9 is only 6640. So this is like 1/4. So for every 110, there's 4 9s, is what I'm seeing, right?
14%. That'd be 25%.
When did this card come out?
It's celebrations.
2021.
Yeah. Yeah.
2021 is when they were grading super hard. It was like the sixerts. You remember PSA sixerts where it's like, I feel like that was a difficult
Like the
time
early.
for like.
Hey, bud.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it was just me, but I felt like PSA was way harder.
Well,
Get your bottle. Get your bottle.
this is my thing too. Every time I see these graphs, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like you know how you said there's like a 14% 10 rate right now, right? More or less for the card is 14 point something.
Yeah,
14.58%.
April 30th. So a couple days ago.
Yeah. So that always makes me feel like if you buy this card, you have a 14.58% chance of getting that tan. When I mean,
Or you only have a
always depending
14%
on the card,
chance of
right?
getting a nice one. Yeah.
Well, like I feel like I don't know, like if it does have 14.58% that are 10, I always feel like it makes you feel like
Great
oh, if you
Nos,
buy
though.
the card, that's what you could expect. But I feel like it's not really that way because remember we were talking about it one time where if these cards are being sold and you notice that those sellers are selling slabs, it's probably because those cards are not grade worthy. So everything you're buying, more than likely for these sellers that are in it for a while, like it's probably not gonna be grade worthy. So
Yeah,
you
you just
probably
kinda
don't
wanna
have that
check the story.
14.58%. Like it feels lower, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean,
I feel that
good pictures.
14.58% is more true for cards you pull from the pack, maybe. Like,
Yeah.
but if you're buying them on the secondary market, which a lot of people do when they're grading, that's why I don't
Boondock,
like
what up?
seeing this and seeing that metric because I feel it's
What's up,
kind of
Boondock?
a little confusing in that sense. But I don't know if that made any sense or if I'm just stupid.
Yeah, it's
but-
just we can't. Yeah, no, it did. I don't think
Yeah.
we can get percentages on gem rates for everything, but it's just a little
Yeah.
piece of data that gives you an idea, and you can compare it to
And this
whether or
is
not
just-
it's from like
this is
from
Google,
the pack or
straight
from
up
a
Google.
buyer. You can compare
Yeah.
it to like other cards, like to
Yeah.
get an idea.
I just
But
wanted
It's
to.
just a little bit of information.
Something I noticed. I mean, that's pretty low. Like,
I guess if the 9, it depends on what the raw price of the card is,
Well-
and if the PSA 9 you can get your money back, then it's probably a play.
How about this?
or if it's
right
worth
there in
grading.
celebrations.
Like,
Right now, let's look at what a couple other ones look like. Like, just pick 3 random ass ones from the celebration subset, like the Blastoise maybe, or the fucking Umbreon.
well, those are. Okay, fellas.
Yeah, you could compare it to any. Yeah, I wonder in this in the
Yeah.
set if it's similar, but yeah,
Like,
you
yeah,
could compare it
'cause
to cards
I'm
within the
gonna-
set, and maybe it's a similar gem rate. What it like? I would assume it's probably similar, but it could be different for that card. Who knows?
like, yeah. What if they have like a really higher like 10 rate? It would be different, right?
That'd be interesting if it's in the same set and it's
Yeah.
like a significantly higher for a similar type card. That would be interesting to
Yeah.
know.
I know it's hard.
These
It's
peaks
harder
look
to.
fast.
It's harder to gem the just the regular hollows in the celebrations more than the big hits.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never really
I've heard
graded any
that.
of those cards.
Me either. But
Isn't it like a 3% or some shit on some of those cards that get a 10?
I'm not sure the
No way.
percentage. But I know I've heard Dan
Three?
I
talk
might be
about it.
exaggerating
PK as
straight
well.
up. This is just me being stupid, but I think it might be like a 3%.
That would be wild.
There was a little bit of a premium on the regular hollows for a little while.
Well, yeah, they're like $100, right? Or $150 for some of the regular hollows as a 10.
I don't know, Baze. It's been forever.
Well, we were talking about it though. It was a thing. Like I remember that, right?
I don't know when and where or what. I'm not sure.
There's so
Which,
many. Yeah, maybe at one point, I'm sure somebody was.
I
talking about
mislabeled the
Yeah.
the podcast
Like I
number, by
remember
the way,
there was
guys.
videos about it. Let me see if I could find some. Give me a second. I'm gonna do a quick
What
YouTube.
what are you looking at now? What are these Pikachu's?
The Festa shits. Which one are we picking? Which one, if you could?
I like.
Just the one I like the most.
I have one of
Yeah.
them.
What's the
Oh, you got one?
criteria?
I have the Pikachu with the Scorbunny, the Grookey, and the whatever the other blue dude is.
When'd you get that?
I got it from Ern. It's a Chinese
Oh.
one. But I got let me see where is it? I got it from Ern Urn?
Yeah.
Collects?
Yeah. That's nice.
I like the
That's
one with
nice
the
of him.
Mew. I like the one with the Mew. Give me a
Yeah.
second.
The Chinese promo. I like the Tapu and Buzzwole. Like this art.
I don't know if you can see it.
Oh, looks good, dude.
Yeah. But I think I like the top left is my favorite.
The Gengar.
Yeah, that's cool. And then you got the Lucario in the background.
Yeah.
Which one did you say yours was?
The one with the Mew on top.
I like this Pika the best.
Okay, you
The
like
lightning bolts.
It's
Yeah.
the 5th anniversary Chinese one, right? The Mew.
Yeah.
I think it's the 5th anniversary of the simplified Chinese. And you like the one below it?
Yeah.
I do like that Pikachu art. I don't know how I feel about the background, but I think
I like the art.
that
Yeah, it
Pikachu
looks-
is like one of the best out of all of these. Like that art.
If we're
that is-
going
that is
just
a cool one.
yeah, we're going Pikachu's. I'm going that one.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know why I put all these up here, but then I went on to make these as well, just like
Ooh.
kind of similar cards, but more modern in a way.
Damn. These are all good. Dude, there's so many good cards. When you put them all together like this, I sometimes forget
Yeah.
about all these cards, but this would be cool to have all these in a binder.
This is the second
Boondock
one.
went both on the left. for
Okay,
the
I know which
last
one I don't like. I'm tired of seeing the Scarlet and Violet promo.
This one.
So the
I
question
feel
is,
like I've seen that card so many times.
You just saw mine. You want to see it again?
or is the question still which one's our favorite?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we're still doing
Yeah.
favorites.
Yeah, just whichever ones.
I like the top left again.
Yeah. Same.
I've never owned that card, but every time I see it, I'm like, damn, that would be sick to own.
Really? Is it expensive in Japanese?
I don't even know actually, but I just have so many other things that I
I
you know
wouldn't think it would be.
want.
Yeah.
I need to start making a list because there are things like when you show me these cards and I'm like seeing them, I'm like, oh man, there's so many good cards, but I never write it
There's
down,
so
so I never
many, dude.
like remember to like actually look the cards up later.
You gotta
I'm
just
gonna burn.
put
for
them in your
this.
cart.
I'm gonna burn for this, but right now I'm having a hard time choosing, and this is what it's a tie between right now. 151 Pika. It is a very nice Pika card that I really like, or the Growlithe promo, the Detective Pikachu.
Oh, really?
I don't have it. I want it. I don't think I have it. Wait, I might not have it. There's a chance I do have it. Like part of me feels like I did receive it, but then part of me's like, no, I don't fucking have it.
Wait.
So I don't know.
I never grabbed one. Oh, nice. Is that 151? Yeah.
Yeah, it's the 151
Damn, dude.
Pika.
Just chilling with them.
Yeah, they're actually all not gradable.
Damn.
I bought 20 of them, and all 20 were not gradable.
Shout out to that guy that sold you 20 lemons. All right, we're gonna play.
Yeah, dude. Mercari's dangerous. Mercari's the Wild West sometimes.
These were some random auctions for last week. It's gonna go, I think, high to low. It's all under 10K. So we'll continue.
Sorry, what happened?
These are
These are
auctions
private
from
low?
last week.
Oh, guess that price?
Yeah.
Damn. I'm gonna be terrible at this.
It's all under 10K and it's all high to low. So
Okay, cool.
Hmm.
That helps. Thank you.
So we're starting off. We're just doing one at a time. We're starting off with the Ho.
I think so. If that's right. Drew's
Alright.
going CP6 Pika.
Remember,
Yeah.
I don't fucking.
Oh, I gave you the
buy
fucking
sle-
answer.
8,755.
Damn, dude.
I said
I'm
it first.
garbage at this shit. Gah.
I said it first.
All right.
It's already out.
This
the
one's
price?
lower.
All right.
Fuck. That was
Missed it.
shit.
Yeah, no, he leaked the price.
Yeah.
He went too
Okay.
fast, and the price showed up on the
So,
ho.
Snorlax wrote.
Clutch the God, what up?
Snorlax EX. Bro, I'm not. This is $6,200.
What's up, Clutch the
I
God?
think you're low.
Ooh, that's a good guess.
That is a good guess, though.
Well, you just gave it away. You said he's low.
So
How's it
I'm
going?
gonna
Clutch?
say
I'm sorry.
7. 7,650.
Ooh.
Still
Yeah.
8,000. 8,100.
Okay.
You.
56.
I don't remember.
Damn, and you know about these Tops cards, man. So
I
you
don't
probably-
know. Like English
on
top
the
card, I
money.
don't know. The Top Sun, the Japanese Top Sun cards I know, but this
Okay.
stuff I have no idea.
You said 56 on your guess?
Yeah, 5,600. I probably went too low, but
78.
78. I think you both are
ooh,
69.
69.
nice.
What's
For
up,
the Mew.
Clutch the God.
What up?
Expensive.
Yeah, dude. This weekend, this was the lowest, and I like this one the best.
54.
You said they're under 10K.
Yeah, this one's the lowest.
I wonder if these rocket cards were like all-time highs for these because of the set and the hype behind the rocket set right now.
Probably so.
6,000.
Okay. 3,600.
Oh
Damn.
damn, that would
I was
drop.
way
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. I forgot what it was.
I think I do like that one
surprised
the
me too.
most. Though. That one's cool. The Mew is cool too. The Topps Mew, that was
Yeah,
a cool
that,
card.
yeah. It's probably hard to get.
Yeah,
So
hard to grade too. I feel
Oh.
like.
I forgot this. New lore.
Ooh.
New lore. Why is my I guess I moved the background. Oh
Oh,
god.
that was a lot
Okay.
of things moving around.
What happened? I'm garbage at this.
No, it's good.
I just got to time it
Yeah,
right.
it looks
Okay.
I love it.
New lore in the anime. So, Molly is Nurse Joy's daughter. Pretty trippy, right? Nurse Joy has a daughter.
Daughter. Okay.
You guys
Yeah.
just take a gander for a minute. Just me going crazy. Some trippy shit.
Okay, I don't know if I'm what I'm.
Okay, we got the
Yeah, I'm looking.
Molly.
I'm looking.
Molly went back to all the Volt Tacklers fucking disbanded and they're wanted. Molly went back to Johto. They showed scenes of
Yep.
Johto Pokemon, which is pretty cool in the new anime as well. I'm just trying to figure out how, like,
Right.
what?
I like this board. First off, it reminds me of in the movies when you see people have a board when they're like trying to like figure out this big puzzle.
Yeah.
So this is cool. I like it.
I appreciate it, Bass. But Rayquaza. I'm just trying to put shit together. I don't know. You guys.
And
can
I'm
see
trying to
it.
figure it out.
Rayquaza.
But this is crazy.
Sableye come from fucking Hoenn. Somehow the Megas are in Paldea, but the Megas belong. But they went to Kalos. They got a Mega Lucario. This shit's fucking trippy. There's so many Officer Jennies. Who the fuck are these guys? They all look the same. They all look the same. They all look the same. Is Pokemon printing fucking people or what's happening?
This is my answer. It's
Mm.
Pokemon.
But after
It's
25
It's
so
already
years,
Pokemon.
we learn Nurse Joy has a daughter, and it's Molly. So I'm just saying.
it's pretty cool. It's pretty nice.
I don't know.
Like,
I don't know enough about Pokemon to explore, or to like I guess speculate on what's going on.
This is all.
Well,
This,
You could
this tells
theorize though
everything
that
right here.
because you could theorize though that because like all the Nurse Joys look the same, all the Officer Jennies look the same, and that other dude like Pokemon are just different species of like, or people are like different species of Pokemon. Like every Pikachu looks the same.
it's
every-
kind of
The
Squirtle
people
looks the
are
same.
actually the Pokemon.
I don't know.
well. No, he's saying people are like Pokemon, where it's a species of people. Every Officer Jenny looks the same because the type who is Officer Jenny always has this look, and this is the Officer Jenny type. So in this universe, to make sense and to keep everything nice and neat and tidy,
Well,
that's the species of
They're
people,
different.
like Pokemon.
They're different Jennies though. Like this is
Yeah,
Johto Jenny. This is OG
but they're different
And then you got
Pikachus. But
Jenny.
tanned Jenny as well. Or I
Joy?
mean, Officer Jenny. What Joy?
Oh, okay,
Nurse
yeah,
Joy. My bad. You guys know what I mean.
Yeah, it's the Alolan variant.
Yeah.
The tan Joy.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. There might be some like hidden lore or stuff like I don't know behind.
I just wanted.
I wonder if any of that stuff in that leak that happened last November, like there was like tons of stuff. I don't even know if anybody covered everything, but I wonder if there was anything explaining like
Yeah.
like about Joy's daughter being Molly, like if that was already a thing in the past or that's something they just came up with randomly. It'd be interesting to go back and look at those leaks that happened in November to see if there was anything written about her daughter before it was like actually put into the anime.
Brad, what up?
How far they planned ahead?
What's up, Bradley?
That's where all the Typhlosion scandal came from, right? The Terra leak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a wild thing.
Yeah.
I still like Typhlosion though. He's cool.
All right.
I feel like we well, we didn't do this last time. No.
They're different. As even as I could get without going too popular with Pokemon.
Yeah. You're good at these. Do you make these or do you find something online?
I asked ChatGPT to help me.
Okay.
Damn it,
these are
But
these are like really always closely like
because-
matched. I feel like.
I have to tweak it because we've used, like, it wants to use the most popular Pokemon, but it's like, no. Because we've already went through a bunch of different ones. So I try not to make it too repetitive.
Chat, let us know who you're taking. Which side?
Yeah.
Which team is your team?
Dang, bro, this is pretty sick.
I know which side I'm going on based on one Pokemon.
Just one?
Well, I mean, there's like several Pokemon I like on all of them, but I really like Dragapult, and in the card game, the TCG, I played Dragapult, and I played Dragapult in the video game.
Hey,
I love the way Ghost Dragon, like I love the way his character is.
Yeah. Okay.
When you said that, I saw Sylveon.
Sylveon's probably like it's cool, but I like Toxtricity more. I like what's the Noivern or is that the
Corviknight?
Corviknight?
Noivern is the bat.
Oh
Pokemon.
Yeah.
And then the Shield and Sword, I forget his name is, but I like
Aegislash.
Aegislash. Yeah, there's so many other good Pokemon.
Barbanacle. This dude's crazy looking.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take the team with Sylveon straight up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just for
Mawa,
Sylveon.
Why?
Mawile, yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, I'm
'cause?
down with the team. Is that Sigilyph? Is that what that one's called?
It's Aegislash.
Or what's
No.
Oh, that's
Aegislash.
Aegislash. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Definitely going Toxtricity and Dragapult though, if I'm choosing. But I mean,
Yeah.
Noivern's a beast though.
I got somebody on my side this time. Last week I was like I was the only one picking. I think me and Eddie picked like a similar one time, but the rest of them I just was on my own.
What are these? I went too far again. I'm garbage at these.
Venusaur Torkoal.
Yeah. Alright. Where are we going?
Riley said he went left on the last one.
That's Drillbur Among Us, right? Or no?
Yeah,
Among
Mungus,
Us and
Excadrill.
Oh,
Torkoal
that's
and
extra
Venusaur.
drill.
Yeah.
Drillbur. And then Venusaur Torkoal. I'll do Venusaur Torkoal.
that's where I'm at.
I think that's where I'm going to as well.
I love Torkoal.
Even though I low-key
Grass
despise
energy,
Venusaur
babe.
for some reason.
See, and Torkoal's hitting the blinkies. He's got the smoke coming out of his nose.
Yeah. Hope Bradley's doing well.
Ooh.
Oh wait. Not too much. Taking it easy. Hope you guys are doing well. Doing well over here, Bradley.
Hope be Dave.
This is a good one.
Yeah, they're spicy.
Oh,
good
I didn't
matchup.
even see that you changed. Oh,
Zygarde. I think I'm going Zygarde Lugia.
You are?
Yeah.
Giratina, me too, baby.
Yeah, I'm with Eddie.
Okay.
Yeah. They're still I like both sides, but yeah, I like Mewtwo and Giratina. Did you see that thing that there's a video about the creator of Lugia and how much he struggled with creating the character?
Oh,
you see
no.
that video?
Yeah.
No. So
Send
this
it to
is
me.
all right. Is it Solgaleo
Yes.
on the left? Right. Okay.
Solgaleo.
Then we got Reshiram.
Lunala.
Right.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go with Reshiram side. Reshiram Lunala.
Going Zekrom Solgaleo all day. All day.
Yeah, I'm on Merc's side.
All right.
Yeah.
I know you love Solgaleo.
Sogalev's
Zekrom,
dope.
yeah.
Zekrom's dope. I mean, I like
They're
them all.
all-
I just don't
yeah.
like
I
Reshiram.
really like.
Really.
I like Reshiram a lot. I think the artwork for Reshiram is beautiful in a lot of the cards that I've seen.
Its tail's trippy, but overall. Okay, so in the spirit of kind of bringing back XY, just want to XY's popping off, so I just want to do put them up here, I guess. I don't know. Megas are coming back.
1,300, 700, 6,000, and 38. Damn.
Yeah.
That reminds me, that Dragonite. So you know how like we've talked about this in the past about like favorite Pokemon and stuff, and I've been thinking about it ever since because I couldn't have like a definitive answer. Like I do love Pikachu, like Pikachu's all like really cool, but I was thinking about like being like starting like a species, like collecting a certain species of Pokemon because I really like that idea, and I talk about how I just don't want to commit because I don't know if I'm gonna change my mind.
Yeah.
But I've been thinking more and more about it, and I want maybe to do Dragonite. I think Pikachu would be way too expensive. There's a lot of options, but I feel like Pikachu would just be way too expensive to do some of the cards. But I'm thinking I'm leaning towards Dragonite, maybe doing like a Dragonite binder of every single art.
That'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah. And you're gonna want the older
Or-
ones too.
What's
What?
the first?
So you're gonna want the
Dragonite
older
card that
ones
came
too,
out?
huh?
Yeah, I mean I'm gonna try and get everything for the, but I don't think there's any. Not that I could think off the top of my head. There's not like any crazy Dragonite promos. They're like super exclusive. Like Pikachu has some like super
Right,
exclusive
yeah.
artworks that are just like you're never gonna get.
That's what I was thinking. Because
Isn't
some of those
there-
older Pikas are crazy, and you're gonna want
There's
old
the
stuff.
WB promo
knowing
one.
you.
The what?
WB promo for Dragonite.
Yeah. It's like a.
I can't remember.
Yeah,
It's probably
I
an
have
English
it.
thing though, right?
It's a stamped promo. Yeah.
He's got the satchel
Ooh,
on.
that might be difficult, but I don't think it's probably. It was
It's
probably
not that
mass
hard.
produced, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't like a like. Okay.
But I'm just thinking of like some cool Dragonite cards.
Most
Oh,
all of
isn't
them.
there that Dark Dragonite error where it's supposed to be hollow, but it's not a hollow?
Yeah, it's got the
Ooh,
wrong.
That's
number.
probably expensive. Yeah, I haven't looked, so I'm like, I don't know if I want to look because I just want to like. There's certain cards, even like with like what you showed on here, Merc, like the pincer you showed last week. I think you have it. You had it graded.
Mm.
Like I didn't even know that card was like existed. So it's like it's still kind of cool to like not know there's cards out there that I've seen, or to know that there's cards out here that I haven't seen.
Well, there's so many coming
And I could
out.
go on like Cerebi.net and like
Yeah.
probably see everything, but I feel like that kind of ruins it. And
Mhm.
it would be fun to like just be out like at a show or something if you know if that ever is like something that they start doing here in where I live, but or like I don't know, just see something online and be like, oh, I've never seen this. Like let me pick it up for my binder.
I get you.
I'm trying not to look at like all the card arts, even though I want to.
There's so much that
Damn.
all the
Yeah.
art rares, illustration rares in these sets. It's a lot.
Yeah.
So
But
you're
with-
telling me that I have to go to a show and walk around everywhere. So basically, you'll be at the show and it'll be like you walked around everywhere, or even let you shop a little if you want, Shugg.
What?
Well, because you said there's no shows near you. I'll go to a show.
Oh, yeah,
and you'll be there
videotape it
in third
POV.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Videotape it POV. Yeah. Let me feel like I'm there.
Shop with him while he's on Discord. So I was thinking like more for my daughter with this cool stuff, but these are like
Cool stuff on one side.
yeah, they're like I guess they're
Little shadow box things.
yeah, little light up night lights. Pretty
That's
cool.
cool. I didn't even notice that they lit up in the middle.
Yeah.
They got
How big are
different-
they?
Different types.
Like a picture frame size.
I think so, but it looked pretty cool in like backgrounds or something, just a little lit up scene, or
Jigglypuff
for
side.
night lights or stuff like that. Got the Espeon,
Ooh, these are cool.
Slowpoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Espeon side.
I think they're like $35 or something like that.
Yeah, those are cool.
They're cute. They're cheap.
They're sweet.
This is just on the English Pokemon Center website.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, completely
Ooh.
different styles. I don't know why I keep picking King Gambit so much, but
I fucking like you.
he's got cool shit. So
He's underrated.
it's got some good looking stuff. I like both of these cards, to be honest. But
Yeah.
they're opposites, so
They are
I
both
know which
pretty
one I would
sweet.
pick.
I would go with King Gambit over Zoroark.
Hell yeah.
yeah. If I had to sit and think
Yeah,
about it,
I like both.
probably going King Gambit. Yeah.
It's just cool, like the what is it, Bisharp or whatever? Is that what it is?
Mhm.
Bisharp?
Pawnee,
Yeah,
Pawnee?
that thing just like
Pawniard and
sitting.
Bisharp right
Okay.
there.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
you
it's
got
got both.
two of them in the back, and then
Yeah.
you got like that army in front. It looks sick.
It's the
Yeah.
whole evolutionary line.
Yeah.
It's a badass card. But they both are. This one's the colors on this. I mean,
Mhm.
yeah,
It's vibrant.
yeah.
I like it. It's sick. They're both nice, but yeah, King Gambit. It looks. I don't know. It's more appealing to me.
It's probably super cheap too.
It's well thought out, the card.
Yeah.
I feel like, yeah, like you could have just did a King Gambit like in action pose or whatever. But I don't know how he incorporated it all, and the color palette he used is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Earth tone. All right.
Yeah.
See what we got.
And I
That's
gotta pee.
great. Ooh, I have a clear winner already.
Clear.
Ooh. Yeah, Gyarados.
Just because
Gyarados.
there's more stuff going on.
The way it is.
Yeah.
I don't like how this one on the left looks kind of like one of those computer-made ones. The one on the right is more drawn.
I'm just calling Arita a computer.
Yeah, that's how I was.
Well, I'm not saying. I'm
Yeah.
saying the style,
know.
how it looks.
I know.
It's like that 3D
Yeah.
versus a 2D, right?
Yeah, I'm just joking. Yeah,
Okay.
That's how good he is. So.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shugg, you got to pee?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you could-
Yeah, but I'll take the Gyarados over that Entei. And I don't care what the price is. The Gyarados could be a fucking 50-cent card and that Entei could be $3,000. I'm taking that Gyarados. I want it.
I
Looks
have
nicer.
both of these, but I like Entei more as a Pokemon. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I like Gyarados more over Entei as a Pokemon.
I have the Entei. I don't have the Gyarados, but I like Gyarados. I always use Gyarados in the games. Like that's like the first thing I do is pick up a Magikarp
Mhm.
when I play.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm with Eddie. I would take the Gyarados. I'll be right back.
Gyarados, yeah, Gyarados has Hyper Beam. Not in this card, but like in the games, right? Like that's one of its signature things. Hyper Beam for Gyarados.
If I can, yeah. I think
Alright.
so. Ooh. Eddie, what's new this week with you? How you been? What you been into?
Well, little cat.
Oh, I said,
man.
didn't you say you had something you wanted to show us that you bought?
Oh yes. Well,
I know you want to
let's
wait on
see.
Shugg, but
Yeah. I'll show. So it'll be a preview. We won't open it, I guess. I'll just show what it is. But it'll be a preview, something that's gonna be on my channel soon.
yeah, Hyper Beam, Hydro Pump, Dragon Dance. Yeah.
Alright. So check it out. So I got Killer Clowns from Outer Space Series 1 trading cards.
What? That's trippy.
Yeah. It's a little pack with 2 packs per box, 5 cards per pack. So it's just 10 cards. There's chases in it, man. Let me read it. Approximate odds of finding per pack. Collector Parallel Rainbow. Collector Parallel Cosmic Holofoil. Vintage Style Flashbacks. Serial numbered Gemstone Refractors. Those are 1 in 9 packs or boxes.
So it's a booster.
There's an
it's a
ice
booster box.
foil subset or culture shocks. No, I think it's per packs, bro. Straight up. I don't think it's per box. My bad. I think it's 1 in 9 packs. You get 2 packs. So
Oh, you only get 2 packs in that?
yeah, there's only 2
Whoa.
packs with 5 cards, bro.
Mm.
Fuck it. I got it. I don't give a damn. I got it at GameStop
Cheers.
of all
Cheers.
places. And then I did say I got a little Tomy toy,
Oh, nice.
Charizard. So
Can't
this
really
will
see
be
it
getting
because the
opened
screen's small,
soon.
but
Yeah,
Oh,
we won't be
so that's
opening this
dope.
up right now, but this
It
is
looks old
the
though.
made in
Is it
China,
old?
not made in Japan. It says fucking 1998, but from what I read online, it looks like it's a 2004 reprint because it's the China
Oh,
one,
dude.
not the Japan one. But I don't know 100%. So if I'm wrong, don't come after me. Don't freaking say I'm spreading false info. This is for entertainment purposes, people. Not you guys.
Misinformation.
All right, and I got
Cancel him.
8, 4, 5, 6. All right, so 8 packs. Check it out. So we got One Piece OP10.
Nice.
So I bought everything except the Killer Clowns from Outer Space was bought at the LA County Fair. I was there yesterday. This is OP08. I was there for opening day, so this was from like a vendor. The Charizard in these packs. Yu-Gi-Oh! Blazing Vortex.
You just grabbing random, like one-offs?
Yeah, I just grabbed random fucking packs. He had a bunch of boxes that he just opened up, and I'm like, "Can I choose my packs?" And he's like, "Yeah." So I'm like, boom, 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 and I got like one out of every one of the boxes he was opening up. That was the first day, and he was setting up, and I'm like, "Are you open?" And he's like, "Yeah." Dragon Ball card game Battle Evolution booster. This one's an older one, I think. It's not the new style.
So cool though.
Digimon card game Great Legend.
Digimon, digital monsters.
We've got Weiss. Is it Weiss Schwartz or Wise Schwartz? I don't know, but
Weiss.
it's Chainsaw.
Schwartz.
Oh, your favorite anime that you were telling me about.
Yeah.
Or one of your favorites.
Yep. What for the newer ones that came out? Yep. We've got Spy Family,
Okay.
and this one was there. Blue Archive.
Are those Bandai?
No,
No, it doesn't look like it.
they're all Schwartz.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what you said.
Yeah, all three of them were Schwartz. It says Bushy Road on top, and it
Okay.
says Schwartz. Yeah.
Are we all going Pyro?
Oh, I'm not even on it. I was on Eddie's thing.
Oh.
Ooh, I don't think I've ever seen that Pyro card.
I think this is,
When did that come out? Paldean?
Yeah, how they evolved.
Paldean evolved?
Pyro over Lycanroc over this one.
Was that
I think
triple beat in Japanese?
I think I would.
Yeah.
That's a cool card. Yeah, I like Pyro in that. That's cool art.
They're
I like
always got
how
some
detailed the rock is.
Leo back there.
Or whatever he's like on. That's really cool. And then like those trees. What kind of trees are those in the background?
Some Dr. Seuss type of trees.
Yeah, this is trippy.
Yeah.
I like it.
They're going straight up. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, they both look good though.
Yeah.
I figured similar colors.
They do.
Pyro it is.
Yeah. Hmm.
Little Noibat,
This
little
one-
Tinka-Tink.
They're both so fucking nice too.
I like the Noibat.
No, ain't bad.
I mean, are they in the same
Nice.
little crystal cage?
Yeah, right? That's what it
Yeah.
like. The little shit on the ground, whatever the gems are or whatever.
Sableye needs one now.
Yeah.
I think I'm with you.
Is
on
there
the
any
Noibat.
way Tinkatink could be the top, or would Noibat be the top? Which one would be which?
Oh, they don't
Because
go
look at the
together.
bottom right corner of the Tinkatink.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking of it like top or bottom. I was thinking about like they're looking at each other maybe, like the opposite.
Oh,
Like, Tinka-Tink is like deeper in the cave maybe. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I'm just thinking.
I'm gonna go with Tinkatink on this one.
Going pink.
Yeah,
Why?
but they
Just
both
'cause?
look nice. Tinkatink just looks more bright.
Okay.
It's more happy of a card to me. The other one looks more sleepy and more like it's nighttime. We gotta rest. Tinkatink just looks like it's happy. I got all this cool shit. I don't know what I want. It's all sparkly.
Just wants to make a hammer or a whatever.
Yeah.
They're both great though. Yeah. All right, rumored regions. New regions.
Beppos.
All right.
That
You're gonna
was
have
Gaia.
to
Or that was the code name, right?
Yeah, codename Gaia. So there's three. I just took the three most popular theories Um, I
This
figured this
would be
looked pretty
sick.
cool though. The
What's up,
Atlas
chat? Where
Machamp.
you at?
What up, guys?
Yeah, that Machamp variant looks dope.
Yeah.
Like,
Is that just a rumor, or
yeah, this is
we
like
Yeah,
hope
fan art,
nothing's
it
right?
is?
confirmed.
Okay,
It's just rumors.
What is
so
that
there's no
dog in the middle, though?
Cerberus. There's no Cerberus.
No, it's just this is fan art.
Okay, just different Pokemon of like, okay,
Yeah.
not real Pokemon.
Just like
Yeah, that
what
Machamp
would you
is
want to
really
see?
cool.
Type of deal. Yeah. I know we talked about
This
it
is
before,
making
but
me think of Hercules.
the movie or just in general.
Yeah, like just that whole vibe. Like, cause
Ooh.
wasn't there like a three-headed dog in it or some shit too?
Yeah.
Coastal
Yeah.
region, South America. This is another like theory people have of where the next gen's going.
Yeah. The top three are gonna be Greece, South America, or India.
Ooh, India.
Yeah. That's what people are thinking.
I think Greece is really cool, like idea wise, because you could play into like the mythology and like
mean,
that like
India,
like
as
kind of
well.
like he was saying, like
Really
Hercules, like
everywhere.
Machamp, like yeah, you could just you could play into that little like Greek mythology thing.
Yep.
Like it's already got just use
Dude,
Pokemon
Indian
we know.
starters.
Yeah.
Let me check on the other
I
cat.
forget what this cow is that they have. A Gall or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm
They got the
crazy looking.
snake, like a serpent.
The
And then I don't know what the one on the left is. Is that another cow?
I don't know. That might be the Gall.
A goat? That might be a goat.
I know they
I
got the
don't know.
crazy looking
What's
cows.
a gall?
It's some big ass cow with a. They've got horns. I think it's got a hump on its back.
Huh.
I might be wrong, but the weird.
Any of those regions would kind of be cool because it's stuff that they've never done before. South America, have they done?
The Costa
don't
region
think
sounds
so.
cool to me. Out of those three, the second one, bro.
Really? I think I would like Greece. Yeah.
Islands.
Greece, the minus Costa, yeah.
Okay.
What about you, Mark?
Picking India.
Dang.
India?
All
On
three.
like a-
Separate.
Yep. Just cause you guys picked the others.
That's cool.
Yeah. We'll go some Krishna elephant
Contrarian.
Pokemon. With all the arms. Okay.
Nikita.
We had to go with
Here we go.
Gawa.
This is some
in
artist
spirit of FOMO.
appreciation.
Yeah. Dude, Igawa pops the fuck off. Like,
The Dondozo looks freaking nice.
all of his shit is good.
Pathra. Yep. Oh, that Chi-Yu. I have that
These
one.
are like murals. Like
Yeah, if you want to be an
Really
Igawa
like-
collector, you're gonna have to cough up some. He's been getting like top spot cards, and he's fairly new.
dude, do you think I think I don't know if we've talked about this before, but do you think like the artists like compared each other's like to like the price their cards are going for, or like look at their price of their cards on the secondhand market and be like, damn, like my card just like popped off. It's like the hit of the set, or like
I'm sure there's got
like Shinji Kondo with the Magikarp. Nobody wanted that Magikarp at the beginning, or they were kind of, but then it went to like $1,000 in English, like crazy. Like I'm sure that's gotta feel good
Yeah.
as an artist, but I wonder if they like they're friends and they're like try to like see who can get like the most popular card in the next set or whatever.
That might be a good thing,
Well-
though. Kind of challenge each other. Like,
Yeah.
let me get this.
I think I'm competitive like at heart, and so I think I would if I
Yeah.
was like an artist for Pokemon. I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna get this next set. Like this artwork is gonna be fire. Like this dude,
Bet on it.
like Spidops. Like I don't know, does anybody like Spidops? Like actually, but like
I'm
this
cool with
artwork is dope. I didn't like Spidops at all as a Pokemon, but the artist that did this, I don't even know. It made me like this card like so much. I was like, this guy just made this like Spidops look as good as you can. I think.
Very geometrical. Fuck, just tucked away in the corner. Yeah.
It just says NG Empire. I don't know what that is, but. Anyways.
These are Igawa as
Ooh.
well. In case you didn't know, of course you guys probably
The
did.
Okie
But
Dogie is dope.
yeah.
Arceus. Or Arceus, I mean. Giratina. Oh, I didn't. Yeah.
Now this is Pocket in the middle.
Yeah,
The
that looks
sickest-
exam from it.
The sickest VMAX you ever seen and the sickest V you ever seen. But they kind
Alakazam
of they're
looks
all
kinda
kind
like
of similar though.
Lucario,
But
huh?
these are real cards. The two on the edges.
Mm.
So you can kind of see his style.
It looks totally different from what he did in Scarlet and Violet, though. Like,
With the
don't know if it's-
Dondozos and the yeah.
yeah, I feel like the Blaziken and the Lucario are very like different from those. Yeah, like those cards right there. Like he like
They
changed his style kind of.
it all kinds of it. I don't know. It
You
does
think it all
it
looks the
does
same or
switch
no?
up pretty quick. It all has
I'm wondering like it makes me wonder like do you think like Pokemon is like hey we want like a mural type card now or like for like the Scarlet and Violet like hey we're gonna put the background for like the VMAXs the same for everything so just give us a cool pose or like how many like iterations do you think they like tell the artist like no scrap it do another one.
Well,
I wonder
this
what
is
the,
all
I wonder what the process is.
yeah.
it's just assumptions, right? But you figure
Yeah,
if
yeah.
they have a decent enough R&D department, they probably go, these artists that have made these types of works, we want something, but that follows the same type of trend, but instead we're gonna focus on this as what is gonna be showcased on the card. I think they probably do it like that. They have a few artists that give their renditions and they pick the best one, and they just keep refining it over and over.
I mean, they probably
Oh,
let him
okay.
do
That's
whatever he wants
another thought probably yeah.
with the fucking Batman low kicks, dude. These are just commons, uncommon. They're probably all rares, but
Dude, the commons are sick.
Yeah.
It's every like, it's
But
just looking
they're-
at the new sets especially. They're really cool.
The Zapdos is nice.
you can
too.
tell there's
in that
something
mix.
a little similar with all of them, though. Like there's
I like the
there's
Mischievous.
something that's
Wait, is that Mischievous on the top right corner or no?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a cool one. The art, they're like the building in the
Mm,
background and stuff.
Yeah. Galarian wheezing.
So all of them have like kind of like a power like.
They
Well,
all flow.
like four of
I
them
don't know
kind
how
of have
it's-
something going.
It all.
I think it's
got
his
a
highlights.
flow.
How he does his
Yeah.
highlights. Yeah, the two. Yeah, they have a good.
Like it. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. They do have like a flow to them or like.
Like the Mewtwo, the bottom middle one is that that's not Armor Rouge, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Okay. Yeah, the Zapdos, even Mischievous, you could kind of see something towards the bottom.
Just the
Ish.
shading.
Yeah, the bottom left is.
Scourging fire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was.
Big boy.
Bradley
Yeah.
loved the. He said he loves the Blaziken.
Does Low Kicks have any energy around it, or no?
No, he's just straight Batman.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool.
But at the same time, busy nightlife down in the city. You know it's bustling
Yeah.
with energy and the flow, and he's just watching.
Yeah.
What do I
That's
have?
cool.
I forget what I got. Okay.
Oh, what's this?
These might be a little harder. So this is just guess that Pokemon trivia.
Mhm.
Okay, so Blank uses its leafy fans to whip up winds of 100 feet per second that take down
Rosary.
houses. No, but I see where your head's at.
Alright.
It's
I'm trying to think
same,
of a Pokemon
similar,
with leaves.
Yeah. Leaf hands.
I can't honestly think about it.
We can give up. No
You
problem.
got this, Eddie.
These are kind of. I mean,
No. What is it?
it is Shiftry.
Damn, I would not
Aw,
fucking get
damn.
that. Nope.
Yeah, I wouldn't have got that one either. I tried to pick hard ones on purpose, though.
Yeah.
Just to
Remember,
just
I'm
to
not
try
an
to get you
expert.
guys.
I'm some random nobody that doesn't know shit. I don't know how I'm here. I don't know what I'm doing. Ah.
Blank creates.
No,
a
you got a few last time, I think.
Yeah, I'm lucky. That's all it is. It's dumb luck.
I'm using chat.
Creates the lightning bolt. thundercloud by discharging electricity through its mane. Oh,
Main.
Raikou?
No.
Damn.
Main is in the name as well.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Gucci Mane.
The flow. Gucci. Oh man.
Electric Pokemon with a mane. And mane is in the name.
Discharge Pokemon, yes. Main is in the name. It doesn't sound like Maine, but it's spelled the same. You give up?
Dude, I'm blanking.
I mean, it'll make sense once it.
Is this meant to embarrass us?
Basically.
It's not
Oh.
It's
Manatee,
Manectric.
right? Not Manatee?
Manectric.
Manectric.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The mountain heads.
Oh yeah, a little hint.
I would not get it. It's
No,
cool.
I wouldn't have got it either.
Isoseed. In the most minimal levels of light, Blank can use its sharp eyesight to find what?
Anything. It's a bird.
Oh, anything. I see. I was too high.
a
up.
bird?
Cool.
Yeah, it's a bird. Type of bird.
Corviknight.
No, but going with the nighttime, I see.
Oh, knocked out.
Oh, I got it. Yes.
Dang. I'm an idiot. I should have
Knockout.
thought of the owl Pokemon.
Okay. Can a year ago be a year from now? This is kind of the problem I had with.
What?
This is what I.
Let's hear
This
'em.
is the problem I had with Nostalgianomics and Innies live. They wouldn't. There's no contrary voice to one another. They were just everything goes up to one another constantly. So I even asked the question. I asked this: can a year ago be a year from now? Like 151 was readily everything was readily available. Sword and Shield boxes haven't hit over. They didn't hit over 200 yet.
Oh,
Like.
I
So
haven't answered.
can we see ourselves with these same sets now, a year from now, like with cheap ass prices?
Sorry. Can you rephrase it or
Well,
re-say it? Because I'm not
wait.
understanding.
Okay.
Before you do, let me ask something before you rephrase it, because I might be a little confused. So right now you
Well-
said like how 151 was abundant, but now it's not. And this question says, can a year ago be a year from now?
Yeah.
So you're saying since it was abundant before, and now it's not really abundant and cheap, in a year, do you think it could be abundant again? Is that what you're asking?
I'm saying a year ago, everything was
Cheap and abundant.
in flat, correct?
Yeah.
Can a year ago be a year from now? So can we be cheap and flat again a year from now?
Oh,
Is it-
okay.
Like Sword and Shield
Like,
boxes
can Pokemon
were
be in like
how many years old before they hit over 200 for several of them?
All right.
Right.
I'm gonna
Okay.
say a hot take. Can a year ago be a year from now? Well, a year ago, we're looking at just 151, but we're saying, all right, 151 was abundant. It
Not
wasn't
just
all
151.
crazy
It
high.
was Scarlet and Violet was
Well, I was gonna
Yeah.
expand off that, but I'm just saying, like right now, we mentioned 151, but other stuff was cheap. We had booster boxes under $100, right? Like everything was like, quote unquote, normal, right? What about Journey Together? I mean, I feel like the booster box, the enhanced booster box that came out, is kind of abundant. I feel like that shit is found more everywhere, and stuff is being found at MSRP. Look at that big drop that Pokemon Center just had. I got in on that drop for those surprise Eevee boxes at MSRP. That lasted for like 2 hours. What if we're already in that moment where we have to see what specific sets we're looking at? This Journey Together, it might be a little bit more abundant than we think of. Yeah, Terrestrial Festival or Prismatic Evolutions might still be crazy, but if you look at a year ago, Evolving Skies was crazy as a motherfucker back then.
Okay.
This is Evo Skies 2.0.
Can you guys
Crazy
see
motherfucker anytime.
since the Japanese, it's rumored, right? But since the Japanese black and white sets are getting those thick ass packs, could they change something with English as well? Would that be something Like, what does that mean? Is that a different type of set with those types of packs, or how does that work? Like, it's been so long since the last time was VS, right? The
Well, I don't know.
versus.
Yeah, that I could think of, but I don't know how those sets were released.
I mean, I know China's doing it. They've got the
mega
weird
packs.
boxes, yeah, with just a couple
From
packs
my
each.
understanding, I don't know if I want to go on that or if I want to go back to your original question.
I'm sorry, I was just. I didn't
'Cause
want to forget.
I'm just thinking. I think like to your original question or the question here on the page right here. Can a year ago be from a year from now? I think it's possible. That yeah, we're in a year from now. We're in a period where everything is abundant and people are either the demand for Pokemon goes down or we have so much supply to where it's easily easy to get stuff and everything's cheap and it's not as it's not as hard to get product. But what Bay said about like maybe there is, I think you were saying about there's more journey together. Maybe there is more journey together than we think. Is that what you said, Baze?
Yeah, like maybe we are in a point where there is that abundance. Maybe a year from now, Journey Together will not be abundant, and that's the cycle. Because a year ago, these other things were abundant. They were everywhere. They were cheaper. Now they're not.
It's also a
But
smaller
Journey
set,
Together
right?
is abundant, and Journey Together is cheaper. And a year ago, it won't be, but the other thing will be abundant, and it will be there. It's just the cycle.
Too, I wonder. I always think about in the past. I've seen people say, "Well, what if like how many people do we know like are actually speculating on this stuff, and how many people have just bought product, like lots of product, and are just sitting on it, and they're like trying to like hold on to it till it's 5, 10, 10 times their money what they bought it for." And then I don't know if you guys remember that live where OKJ Love had the investors and collectors on, and then CTR came on, Ryan.
Yeah.
He talked about there's people in the hobby like whales. He's like, I've been in people's like that have like warehouses full of Pokemon, like pallets of Pokemon where you can't even see the end of it. You just like there's no idea that like how much they had, but it was just so much Pokemon product. And he's like, and I think in that time there was like Pokemon was up, but he's like, and that dude has like no intention of selling it. He just bought it because he has like crazy amounts of money, like infinite money supply, and he just bought it and he's just holding on to it. Whether or not that's true, who knows? But it's not impossible. And like that's just one person that he supposedly saw. Like, what if Pokemon, like people are saying like there's not enough supply? What if that's not the case? What if they know how much is actually out there, but they're aware that there's people just buying up lots of it and they're just sitting on like crazy positions and know that if they wanted to, they could dump all that product like onto the market a year from now. Maybe there's tons of Journey Together and it's like, oh wow, there's so much of this actually. My mind always goes back to like those little things that people say in like lives, and I'm like, okay, well, we really don't know. I feel like enough.
Yeah.
So it is possible that we can be in a state where there's just like everything's cheap and we're able to get our hands on everything for like really low cost. But
Real quick,
it's fun to talk about, right?
But,
real quick, Devil's Advocate, 30-year anniversary, baby, in a year from now. Boom.
Like everything doesn't have to drop. Like
boom.
Boxes necessarily don't have to drop to $40 a piece for Japanese, but like I can picture
but the hype
state
around the 30th anniversary is gonna probably drive shit nuts, bro. So you're asking
just
me
going all the way
in a
through?
year from now? Yeah, in a year
Non-stop?
from now, can we be a year ago where shit was not nuts? Not during the 30th anniversary. I wasn't even considering that in my fucking
Celebrations
answer.
was printed. I mean, that was pretty stable. I
It
mean,
went
not at the
crazy, though.
beginning, not at the beginning, but
Exactly. And we're gonna be in the beginning
eventually.
at the launch.
Yeah.
We're gonna be boom, 30th anniversary mic drop.
What if they're printing right now like 30th anniversary stuff?
They are.
I mean,
They
they're
probably are.
like, and there's gonna be so much of it. What if the hype is so strong for the 30th anniversary stuff,
All right.
but they have also printed a bunch of Rocket, a bunch of Journey Together, a bunch of Heatwave Arena,
Prismatic.
whatever, and all that stuff's gonna be out too. We're during the 30th anniversary, and everybody's focusing on the 30th anniversary and all these other boxes. It's also possible that those boxes are just sitting.
How many people cannot get shit or have not been able to get shit with these other drops, with these other hype things? Well, it's cool. Saving my money for Rocket. It's cool. Saving my money for the next set. There's people that are like, it's cool. Saving my money for 30th anniversary. I've heard the rumblings. I'm not saying there's a gang of people, but I've heard the rumblings. There's a select
I'm sure, yeah.
And that's something. That's a small snowball. It's gonna become a big one down the road. Just give it enough
Yeah, the
time.
closer we get to it, yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
so
also
I'm seeing
kinda,
that.
so you're thinking only up? This
For
nonstop?
now, if we're looking at this, how you said it, a year from
Yeah.
now, yes, fuck yeah, only up a fucking year from now. But I'm not telling people to go waste their money stupidly because
Well, a
I'm the
year
only
ago.
motherfucker that gets to do that around here.
Yeah. That's why I
Only I
wrote
get to spend
insulation
money
and crawl
stupidly.
spaces, because
Yeah.
not a lot of people are gonna tell you to. If you're buying boxes, bring your crawl spaces down. Sell a few too. Just lower your crawl space or insulate yourself.
If you're buying
Yeah.
boxes, you have to
If
tell
you're
yourself,
that worried
what do
about
I
it,
need to sell it at?
yeah. If you're
And
that
just
over
sell when you
leveraged,
hit that. That's it. Yeah.
Doug's back. He said, hopefully it goes like Shining Fates.
oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, all right.
For
All
which
right.
one?
If
Everything.
it goes like Shining Fates, let's look back. What was it selling for when it launched? How bad was it?
When in Japan,
Oh,
it was MSRP,
early
and you could
days?
pick up boxes as much as you want. There was no limit on anything.
For Shining
Like
Fates?
that's when that's like a little bit. I think it's 2020, right? End of 2020.
I thought that when it launched,
Shining Fates
shit wasn't
English was
anywhere. It was
super
scalped to
overhyped.
high fucking
Eevee
heaven.
was on the box.
I thought it took like 2 years for that shit to die.
It's,
It went everywhere eventually,
Shining
but
Fates.
at first, I thought it.
You're thinking.
Isn't
are you
Shining
thinking?
Fates from Sword and Shield?
So, yeah,
Am I thinking Shiny Star V?
probably so.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'm
Yeah.
thinking of the wrong set.
Shining
I
Fates
don't
is
know.
the one that had
Shining
Eevee. It had Eevee in the cover, and the Eevee was showcased on the ETB, bro.
I don't know English though.
I'm not sure what's in Japanese, but it's not Climax. It's not. It's the one before VMAX Climax.
No, yeah, not Climax. It's it's V Star. Or no, it's not. It's Shiny Star V. Yeah,
Okay.
it's these boxes right here.
The ones that look like Paldea. Okay. Or
Yeah, they got like all the shiny. There was the shiny Zard that was like the first like
yeah.
full art shiny Zard that was like, well, not full at 1st, but the first one after that Sun and Moon one, I think
The
that
VMAX.
was like,
Yes.
it's always high, but yeah,
Is that-
those boxes in Japan at least, these boxes I remember because it's a little bit after I got it back in 2019, and then I was collecting, and then this was like the first one of the first high class sets for
In
Sword and Shield.
2020?
I think it was the first Sword and Shield high class set.
All right. So
But yeah, it was just everywhere. Like, and I could buy as many as I want, and I wasn't into Pokemon like that, so I didn't know. I was just buying like boxes here and there.
but that was during the pandemic in 2020, during that time,
Well, it says right here. Let me see when this box
because
was.
COVID-19,
Shield.
2019, right? End of 2019, beginning 2020,
It says
pandemic. I thought.
2020.
Yeah. So didn't everything go to shit because of the lockdowns? Wasn't it scalped to high heaven everywhere? Or I mean, was Japan different? Weren't you guys locked down?
I don't know. I know originally when the set came out, there was a few months where it was just there was like a big supply of it, and
Well, it was kind of like after.
maybe it was 2019. I don't know. Maybe
That
it
was
came out
on the
2019. I
edge.
can't really remember. But I just remember when it first came out, I could get a lot of it, and there was no real restriction on it.
All right.
And it was
it
at
says
MSRP at different retail stores. I could get it.
Shining was printed to hell after Hidden Fates and the price nosedived. Hidden Fates debacle said so. Yeah.
Yeah, the Charizard. That was all I had.
Oh, we're done. We're off the subject.
no. I just.
Yeah, it says November 2020 is when the Japanese set came out. But I'm not sure. Like I said, I don't know the English, how English went, but
Like, am I tripping? Is this a false
no,
memory?
you would know better than me. I'm just saying.
Well, I
For
don't know. I'm
Japanese, it
open
was
to being
easy to get when
wrong,
it first
but-
came out.
I might be thinking of a different set too. Like, that's the problem. You know what I mean? Like we said, there's so many fucking sets, dude.
It was at the edge when Vivid Voltage and Shining Fates crashed. Charizard VMAX.
Let's see. There was a decent amount of product on shelves going into the pandemic. I remember seeing Champions Path ETBs on shelves.
Rib. Yeah.
I thought Champions Path was always hard to get. That's the one set that I never really opened for Sword and Shield because it was always like expensive as shit.
It's Champions Path, Darkness Ablaze. They were all kind of flops.
Darkness Ablaze, I got my hands on that one. But Champions Path, I think there's only like a handful of packs I opened because Frank from the Pidgey Boys.
Darkness
Yeah.
Ablaze.
How did you relate that to the? Are you talking about because Brian and NN kept saying like, "Oh, if you have product, hold it right now."
No, I
Oh
just
yeah, let's keep going on
Is that why you were saying that, or?
it was
Yeah.
just more there wasn't really a contrary voice to them basically.
But that's
Like,
what they were saying, right? Was like, if you have product right now, hold it. There's no reason to get rid of it. And then Brian was saying like, I've even taken some stuff off of my shop, or no? Did he
I,
not
th-
say that?
I think so. I'm not.
Oh.
I don't know about specific timing.
Mm. Yeah, I don't know. I think
That's just
we could be
aggravating.
in a spot where like, because I remember, at least like again from the Japanese side, 2023, there was no product. We were doing lotteries for every set. It was like a 30% chance that you would get a box maybe, and then like 9 to 12 months after that, like of that drought, they just was like you could buy 5 boxes per account all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And then there was just product on the shelves and stuff everywhere. And I know it's different than English, but like Japanese is kind of known for printing everything like super heavy. But I think I could see it happening.
There we go.
Just give it time, like, and it'll be there eventually. I don't think. And then like too, they went back and like everybody says they print stuff for 2 years and then it goes out of like rotation, right? That's like
Yeah.
the magic number.
That was also
two
a
or
thing.
3 years. And they went back and they reprinted what is it, Paradigm Trigger, the one with the Lugia. They went back and did Incandescent Arcana, and then they did Lost Abyss, the one with the Giratina, the Shinji Kondo Giratina, like, and that was like 3 or 4. That was like 4 years after the set
Yeah.
like released originally. So it's like they could even go back, and print this stuff even further than
Was
people think. Sometimes they do.
was the set letter, still tournament legal?
Yeah, I think. Well, no, I don't. I think probably yeah. They were still playable, but I think they were just on like the cusp of like a few
But
months on some of the sets where it's like
Lugia.
this is questionable on how much it's actually for the players versus how much it's for the collectors that missed out.
well,
Yeah.
by definition, if we want to look at it to do for the safest bet, the last day that we know is available for the tournament letter, that's when they could do the last reprint. 2 days later, they'll never reprint it again. It's not tournament legal. What's the point? It's a
Yeah,
game for the players.
yeah. Then yeah, that's what I think people even. It was like I think the Incandescent Arcana was the earliest. It was like the 9th set of Sword and Shield, and that's where people are like, it's gonna be out of rotation in like 3 months after they release this random
Oh,
reprint. And so they're like, is it really for the players or is it actually for the collectors that missed out? That's why people were kind of arguing.
Why do you
And it
think?
could be either way, but it was outside of that time period that they usually reprint stuff, at least here in Japan.
Why do
did
you?
it come out for a specific tournament or specific
No,
event?
no.
Just a reprint. Why do you think people aren't telling, like, there aren't more investment channels telling people to buy Sword and Shield versus Scarlet and Violet at the same prices?
Is there not?
Who?
Well, I'm just saying, like, because is there still Scarlet and Violet product that's available as abundantly as, um,
Well, I mean, I know
I mean, my bad.
some people
Is there?
got in early with Sword and Shield. I understand that, but
Yeah.
at the same price versus weighing the risk of printed. I know it's the newest, shiniest thing that people want, but if you're looking out for your audience or you're trying to keep your money smart, you want to get something that's not going to be reprinted. That wouldn't from a year from now can't go to shit, right? I don't know. It just kind of it's.
No, I think
Go
yeah,
ahead.
I think I've heard people like you maybe have said it. I don't know if in a
I don't
video
count though.
specifically,
I
but
don't count.
I've heard you talk about it, and then Rudy says it. I think he says from
Yeah.
Alpha Investments, like buy this instead. Like if you're gonna, it's like I would not be
I
paying $260 for this new set that just came out.
I
I would go
I
back to
ran
this. Go ahead.
I ran a whole live stream based on this. Remember, I got Lost Origin packs for everybody instead of doing Surging Sparks. Based on the price, I was like, Lost Origin. It's either Lost Origin or fucking Astral Radiance. I forgot. But I got those build and battle boosters. Remember?
Astral, yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah, and that was because it's an older set, and I'm like, fuck it, we could pull them a champ or something. It'd be better than for the price and everything that it ever was available. Like it made sense. It was Sword and Shield. It was older, nostalgia from the yellow borders. Like I had a whole spiel about that. Remember?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
not for opening though, Eddie.
No.
Like just if you're, I don't know.
But still,
Well-
value for your money is still like you're looking at it the same way, right? You're still like, I
Yeah,
could get this
like
older
even if I
set
would have had it
for the same
for
price
story.
or close to the same price. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's the same thought process. I think the reason, like you said, why
I
don't
get you,
more
yeah.
people talk about it? Honestly, and maybe this is wrong, but I think enough people don't actually know what they're talking about. The investment channels on here, and so they're just like everybody's talking about Scarlet and Violet right now
Shots
because it's the content view. Like everybody's gonna click on the new thing, like you said, the news thing's always the
Mhm.
hottest. That's why there's all this content, and so people like see that and they're like, oh, I'm gonna make an investment video about Scarlet and Violet product. But I think it's a lack of understanding how like things work, or just maybe not putting enough thought into it. I don't know.
Maybe it's just the content game. Like how much. I guess how many times are you gonna tell people to buy Sword and Shield until it, or something like? There's so much. It's only so many times you can say something. But somehow they keep they keep coming up with new ways to say the same thing. It's a gift.
Do they?
I mean,
Do they?
maybe. Yeah, true. Different titles, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the videos are repetitive. Dude, I was looking, nothing against Pokebeard. Do you guys know Pokebeard?
Yeah, I know who he is.
I've never watched any of his videos really, but I clicked on a video the other day and it was like a Market Monday something, or I didn't know what it was, but I clicked on it, and because I've heard he's like a nice guy and like he's like pretty chill in the community. And it
Mhm.
was just like, I think I was listening to it on a drive, but he's like just like Mew V price, like, and just going down the line of prices it's sold for in the last like 5 days. Next card, blah 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 blah. And I'm like,
Dang.
not like, again, nothing against him, but it's just like, how do people watch this? He's just like reading TCG Player like on just
Like
random
list.
cards.
It was a list reading type
And
of thing.
I was just like, it was just surprising to me. Like, I don't know if I'm sure that's not all his content, but
I think you like.
it just seemed weird to me, like just picking specific cards, and why people would rather have watched that than just go on TCG Player and like, because there's no chance that he's picking 20 cards that one person has all 20 of those cards, and like it would be more convenient to go look at your cards that you actually have as a person watching, and then look up your own prices.
I got an answer for that. Because if you're new on YouTube and you've never seen them and the algorithm pushes them your way, guess what, dude? These are 20 cards you should look into and you should check them out and you should jump on this. You don't know about it. Don't worry about it. I did the research for you. I found out. Check it out. Subscribe.
I don't even know if he was
You should
doing it
probably do
though.
those videos, Base.
I don't even know what he
I
was
could,
doing.
but fuck it.
He
I
has
don't want
different
that shit.
days where he looks at different things,
Yeah.
like vintage stuff or Throwback Thursdays or.
It was just like him reading
Yeah.
off like numbers of like
Yeah.
of a car, and I'm like, and then there was no like anything about it really. I don't think, as far as I remember. Maybe I clicked off too soon or what. I don't know. But I was just
So-
like, he's just reading numbers, like, and I was just kind of confused. Like that's what the content
There's no
was.
motion.
Like,
No motion, or there was nothing to correlate. Like,
yeah.
oh, it was
Or
just.
not like, yeah. I don't know. It was weird. Sorry, I got off topic, but you made me think about it when we were talking about investment videos and like what people should buy.
No,
I'm kind of
no,
ignoring the chat.
It's
Sorry.
side
Yeah,
side
go, sorry.
conversations, man. It's all part of it. But I get what you mean. Like, I totally get what you mean.
Yeah.
What are people's thoughts on the latest Pokemon Center experience?
What is it? What is the latest Pokemon Center experience?
I was able to get
Oh,
two
the drop.
surprise boxes.
brought it up. 2-hour drop. Prismatic evolutions. Mystery boxes.
Grab 2 more surprise boxes for
Oh,
$20 a piece, 23.
Mhm.
So that's nice.
MSRP. You get 4 packs and a stamped promo. That stamped promo that Merc submitted with tag. He
Mhm.
submitted 3 of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't have Discord notifications on, so I missed everything.
Were you
And it was
asking?
English products, so I don't really.
Yeah. But yeah, they allowed you to do 2 per order. That's all you could put in your cart.
The Chinese Umbreon special collection box, the ones Shugg has, or the gym.
I think
The
it's the
gym
new
box
one.
too.
There's the new gem box. That's gonna be the Eevee
Okay.
special one, or the Evolution special. Is it that one?
The gym 2 box or whatever.
Yeah. Or I mean, I might be wrong, but I think it was that one.
Getting through was not. I didn't wait too long to get through. Actually, now that I think about it. I went
Dude,
back through my
I
phone.
I think I found out about it like half an hour after it got posted, almost. Like I didn't even jump on it like a minute or two after it got posted. Like I found out about it
Really?
minutes later, and I'm like, "Fuck, it's gone." But it wasn't. It worked. It fucking
Damn.
worked. Yeah,
So-
it was good.
I wonder if it was I don't know. Did anybody say anything about like they always talk about bots getting in. How do people know if bots get in? I don't understand.
Allegedly, they had something to stop the bots this time.
That's what I thought I heard, but I didn't want to say it because I wasn't sure.
How do you know that?
All right, I'll be
I
back.
don't know.
I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. I'll be
I have
back.
no idea.
Yeah, I don't know how people know because they're always like, "Oh, the bots got it." I'm like, how do you know? If the Pokemon Center doesn't know that the bots are getting it, then how do you know?
I think wasn't there.
I know people do things like have you heard of address jigging?
Mm-mm.
Where like instead of like if your address is 123 Blueberry Street, you could put Blueberry Street, type out street, and then for a different account you could put ST period, and it'll recognize it as a different address, but it's gonna get sent to the same
Right.
thing. So people will, it's called address jigging. People will like make separate accounts using just variations of their address. And like I guess that's how a lot of people will do that with bots or whatever. But
Did they get a
yeah,
distribution reprint too? Because I think Dan was
Who?
talking about he got a bunch of ETBs.
oh, I have no idea.
I'm not sure.
But I think
so.
well, like Brian Pokémon was saying he got some stuff, but he had to buy a bunch of extra stuff.
I've
And
left
then
like
Mason from Cardinal Gaming, he was talking about Destin Rivals like allocations, I think, but I didn't watch his video. But it seems like a lot of people are talking about like distribution stuff recently in the last week.
they're starting to get their numbers.
Yeah. Oh shit, it's frozen.
What you eating?
Huh?
What you eating?
I had some al pastor meat left over from yesterday. We made tacos on the grill, like al pastor.
The bots needed a patch. Pokemon must have changed something when they patched the Q bypass. I have no idea, Doug.
There we go.
There
What I
were
missed.
some
Good they
people
did something,
speculating
though.
on the last Pokemon drop, not the one that you guys were just talking about, but the one before. There's this podcast called like Pokemon. Oh, what is it called? Pokédeck Marketplace, I think. But it's the Rare Candy podcast, and he was talking about like a couple of people on that podcast were talking about they got kicked. They were waiting 10 minutes before, or within like 5 minutes of the drop opening, they were in line and they got kicked from the system. And then they were speculating on like, I wonder if they kick everybody that's in there the first like 10 minutes
Wait.
because they're like they have some kind of like way of knowing that they shouldn't, and then everybody has to reload to make it more fair. Who knows if that's actually happening, but
Check it out.
but somebody was saying like I guess sorry really quick, the guy was saying he's like he works with network and stuff and computers, and he's like all it would take is some guy at Pokemon that's in charge of the server or whatever pressing like clicking a button to refresh the site, and then everybody gets dumped out, and then they have to join back. But anyway,
That's
go
funny.
ahead. Sorry.
I have confirmation. I'm not gonna say who, but because it would be burning them out because I didn't ask if I could. But they sent me a DM. They're in my Discord server. They saw that link that I posted during the drop. They went, and by the time they got there, it said out of stock. But they kept trying over and over, and it allowed orders to go through after.
Did they not
So
get canceled?
nope, got confirmation email,
Ooh.
and it's someone here in California.
Nice.
They confirmed. They already told me in the DM. Now I would say their name if they said it's cool. You can tell people, but
I mean, that's I mean,
I trust the individual.
that's cool. That
Let's say
works.
that. Yeah,
I wonder what was with that.
it's odd. And so this was like a while after, and that individual posted in their Discord that they did get in on that drop, and they named me in it. So if you do a lot of detective work, you can figure it
I
out.
wonder how many people they let shop at once.
So I got pinged. There's proof of it. I'm not talking like bullshit.
I wonder. Yeah, I'm wondering how many people can go on the
Because
site.
I feel like my screen was up
at
for a
one time.
while. Like just at the Pokemon.
Did they limit your
Center.
guys' time like they do on the Japanese site?
I felt like I was only in the queue for like 5 to 10 minutes, bro. I don't feel like I was in it that long.
Me either.
Damn.
Like honestly, it was quick.
I was
In
on the
my
website
opinion.
longer than I was on the queue. So I might have been holding people up, but
Dude, that's the opposite of here. Our queues lately have been like, well, for Journey Together or Battle Partners here, I've talked about it before. I was waiting 3 hours. Some people were waiting like Dark Ibex was waiting like 7 hours
that's crazy.
in the
Damn.
queue. And then you have, I think it's 20 minutes now, but it used to be you had 10 minutes on the site to buy everything and before it boots you out. So you have to like go click on your thing, which it doesn't take that long, but the people that were just getting into Pokemon and trying, like people here were trying to, they didn't have a Pokemon account in the Japan website. Were like trying to make their account and verify because you have to verify by phone number. Like you get a code and then you put the code in, and then by the time they got all that done, they were saying they were getting kicked from the site, and then they try to rejoin to buy the actual item,
It was gone.
and it was sold out by then. So it's like, damn,
Well,
that sucks.
Next time.
I will say this one thing was kind of odd.
FOMO's here. What's up,
FOMO.
FOMO?
When I first got on, it showed after it showed me in the queue. Then it showed the item, and then I was able to add the items to my cart. And then I went to checkout, and then I got put back into the queue. And I was like, son of a bitch. I was like, I missed it. It's
No.
gone. No. A couple minutes later, back in. I was good. Clear.
It was still in your
Got my
cart?
confirmation email. Got my confirmation email. Checked out. No, I had to just rerun it.
Oh, okay.
Like, I lost my place somehow, and now I re-rolled, and now I'm back in type deal.
What did you get, Base?
Those prismatic evolution surprise boxes.
Is that all there was?
It was just that.
Okay. I
Yeah.
wasn't sure.
I didn't get any other items.
Well, did they have ETBs and stuff on there, or was that? all
I
it
didn't
was?
look. I
Okay.
just got those. I saw those, and I'm like, fuck.
Same
It was
here.
like what, $22.99 plus tax. I think it was like $25 each after taxes for me. I think. Free delivery. Fuck it. I was excited as shit, bro. I'm gonna get packs. I'm gonna fucking open them. I'm gonna go chasing that God pack. We'll see what happens. We'll see.
Oh yeah. Hopefully you get the Umbreon.
That would be sick.
Damn, cash out.
Yeah.
I might have to send it in for grading, guys. I might have to send it in.
Has there been a black label Umbreon yet, or no?
I don't know. I haven't seen one.
Hey, I have a
that'd be
hot take.
interesting.
I have a hot take. Here's my hot take. The reason why there isn't as many black labels is because everybody psychs themselves the fuck out. Nobody thinks anything is black label worthy because they think everything is so hard and that it's so strict. When in reality, if we just submitted everything at the same time to black label, from the sheer percentage of it that would probably pass, it would probably exceed the numbers that they currently have by a wider margin. If everybody lost all their fear and they just went, fuck it, it might do good. Fuck it, it might just do good. Just do it, baby. Send it in. Try to get that black label. That's my hot take on that.
I don't know.
I'm
You
a-
might get lucky.
Yeah, you made me. I mean, I've been thinking about this since FOMO's like talked about it, where he has like these extra cards that are just like the best cards, and he doesn't send the best cards to grading. And then
Yeah.
he said, I guess he might send them to Beckett one day. I've been thinking about doing that, like just start collecting like the best card out of like if I buy a bulk like 20 of the same card, find the best one, put it to the side, and then the rest send a PSA or CGC tag, whatever. But then collect, I don't know, 30, 40 cards that are like the best, and then send them to Beckett.
Is there a?
See what happens.
Can you send one at a time to Beckett?
Yeah. Oh no,
I would-
you
I
have to
would-
send
probably
10 at a
could,
time,
but
right?
Really?
Well,
I don't know. I never submitted with
he-
Beckett.
Ramsey Rips tried to do a Beckett submission. I think he couldn't because it was either 10 or 15 at a time.
Okay.
They had some shit.
Okay.
Yeah,
I wasn't
but
sure.
Unless maybe if it's the higher tier you can, but not
Right.
for bulk.
maybe. But
Unless
either
they
way
do it,
though,
send it.
I ain't getting
like I
wrecked.
feel like sometimes I'm just
Again.
a lucky son of a bitch. I'm gonna try my hand at it. I'm gonna throw a few at Beckett. If they don't come out good, fuck it. They didn't. I tried. At least I'll know.
Yeah.
I will never wonder. I will always know. That makes me sleep well at night.
They look good.
We should try and make it a goal. I hate the inner sleeve, dude.
I do.
That's
too.
the only thing that bugs me.
Me
Is it wavy on yours?
I feel like a lot
Yeah.
of creators
But, yeah.
have a video. My first, what is it? First
That's not that
black
bad.
label, or is they call it a black label?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look up on YouTube, and you're gonna see a bunch of creators that got it. So it's not impossible. It's
But
hard,
it's-
but it's not impossible.
Yeah. That's a long
You can
shot.
see the wave on mine. You see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it. I see it in the middle.
through
Yeah.
the middle.
I hate it.
Long ways too.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I get
yeah, that would be a cool like achievement, I guess, to have like at least say you graded one black label.
well, I'm not gonna say
I
everyone.
know Java got a
There was a
couple.
select number of people that knew about my Chansey card that I opened up with DPM from Card Party before I submitted it with CGC. There's a select number of people. They had the card in their hand and they inspected it. And their professional opinion, bro, you'll probably get like a 7 or an 8. But I got a motherfucking 10. So I had that
It's hard
aha
to grade
moment
those.
because they were there when I graded it at Card Party. And when I got it back and it was a 10, I'm like, I fucking told you. I always thought it was sweet.
Dope.
I always thought it was 10. I thought it was. DPM thought it was a fucking 10 when I pulled it. And he mentioned it. He's like, get it graded. He's like, it's hard. He's like, it looks sweet. Got a fucking 10. I mean, it's not PSA 10. It's not the pristine 10. It's a
That's still
Gemin
cool.
10. But it's still a motherfucking 10.
It's a memory. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and it's that Chansey card. Isn't that like one of the hardest cards to grade?
Yep. And it has the pedigree. And it's signed. Well, the slab is signed. Not the card. The card is still pristine. Well, not pristine. You know what I mean. The card is minty. But the back of the case of the slab is what DPM signed. So yeah, so bidding starts at $30,000,
Oh, when am I
and
gonna check?
it's a half a joke. I would entertain that.
That's
Like if Logan Paul's watching, bro, 35K, I'll give you that card tomorrow.
if Logan Paul's
Ah.
watching.
Yeah.
Cash,
What the
baby.
fuck, face?
Hey,
Nowhere
I can
close.
fucking wish, right? I'm stupid. I get lucky, bro. It might happen. It's like
You
hitting
watch
the
him
lottery.
like in the chat just type out something. It's like deal.
Yeah. Fuck it. He might come across this VOD because I mentioned his name. 35K, 1 of 1.
Yeah, somebody send it to him.
Yeah.
Timestamp it, send it to him.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah,
we can
but
make
IFOMO, that's a pretty good idea
transaction.
though. I didn't. That's like what the Green Shiz did. He sent a bunch of like 60-cent like bulk cards to CGC to try and hit pristines.
Yeah.
And he made some money off of those. He got like 60-cent cards. He like sold for like $50 or something like that were in pristines. But yeah, send $1 cheap bulk
Just Cosmos
Hollows
black
to-
labels.
to black. Yeah, just send mass. Like all your costs would just be in grading pretty much.
I'd send a bunch of Cosmos. Try again. They rank me on my
That'd be a good video too.
what? Trying
Just
for
send
cheap
like
cards. to
100
get black
100 bulk cards to
Mhm.
Beckett trying to hit a black label. Would it be $1,500 in grading, $100 for the cards if
No.
they're $1 a piece?
I got
hit a few.
an expansion on your idea. I like your idea. But how
That's
about
Momo's
this?
idea, but
How about this? Find 100 cards that have 0 black labels and send a massive submission for each one of those cards and see how many of them you can get the first black label ever in history. And it'll be documented in your video. If you get more than one, that's pretty like epic. That might be a world record. I'm pretty sure it is. Pretty sure it is.
I'm sure there's a bunch
Yeah.
of
You might
them.
get
First,
a Guinness thing.
first one.
Yeah, straight
That's
up.
like another
It's not
thing I
that
like
hard.
about
I want
Tag.
to beat it later. Fuck
I
it.
wonder what the
But
black label population is.
what if out of 100
Total?
Yeah.
you do that shit, and let's say you got
Ooh.
12 of them, bro? You got 12% success rate for your black label submissions.
12%.
That would be epic.
That's high.
I'm just saying,
Like-
that would be epic. We're just tossing stupid numbers around, but people got the eye sometimes, bro. So
That's like one card out of your stack. I mean,
12%.
I mean,
high
once
for
again,
black label now.
for I
I
guess
feel like
so.
it's not that easy, but maybe. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, one
Well,
card. one
You heard about
black label,
that
is
that
pretty-
guy Eagle Eye? They call him Eagle Eye Joe.
What?
He's a old. They call him Eagle Eye Joe, but he was like an old Beckett grader, I think, or somebody involved with Beckett. And he used to send submissions in, and he has like one submission where he sent in like 80 cards, and like 70 cards came back black labels, and then people are like, no, there's something going on here.
Eagle Eye Joe.
And they're like, yeah, look up Beckett Joe somebody, I forget his name.
can I?
But he's like in the sports card world. I don't think he's in
Merc,
Pokemon.
I gotta ask you permission for this.
What?
Can I give stupid advice on grading? How I think you can probably get a 10, and this is gonna have a stupid amount of money that you have to put into it, but I think it would probably like almost guarantee it for you. Like I just have an idea, but I don't grade, so I'm a stupid guy who doesn't know, and I might be wrong, but I have like a thought process.
To what? To
Send it.
getting tens?
All right. So, what if what if you get one of those like super like clear little mini HD cams that could zoom in like up to like 40x, and you could cast that to your TV that's a 4K TV, so you could inspect every like inch of the
That's
card,
A lot.
and you could do it under different like lighting conditions, right?
That's too
And
much,
you
man.
could run an AI software that will tell you the borders, and it will tell you like exactly where you're at. Like if you're at the 50-50 or 52-48, you know what I mean? And just stick with anything that might be 51-49 or high or better, or 50-50.
They got the little grading
And-
tools already. Those little cards.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like
That's like
super,
microscopic.
like,
That's too much for me. That's too much.
no, it's not.
Too much
Not if you're
work. Too
trying to
time
be
consuming.
getting a Guinness World Record. It's not.
Okay,
So
with my
to,
idea.
to Bay's point, though, I was
Yeah.
thinking about this the other day, and I was like, I wonder how hard is grading black labels. Maybe people are just they don't want to put the time and effort it is into actually looking at the card, like Bay's is talking about. Because I think I'm with like Son of America, where I'm like, I don't want to look at the card like
I'll
that
do it.
intensely, but I feel like that's the majority of people probably. And what if you do put in that work and you actually can get like a good percentage of black labels? So it's like it might be actually a thing
Shugg,
if you did
can
it
you
the
do
way
me
you're
a
saying.
favor?
But
Because
do we know
you're good at this.
You'd have to assume
Just
it's
bring up-
all 50-50, right? All the way around.
Bring up some random black
don't
labels
know.
to see what they're selling at for some popular Pokemon cards. Just to get an idea of, hey, this is a potential of what some of these could sell for.
I'm kidding.
Let's see.
Because I think it's worth putting in the effort like a job. I'll work a whole week on studying a card to get a black label if it's going to give me over 10K.
I'll send some
It's a job.
regular hollows. No
I do that
problem.
50 times in a row. That's a lot of fucking money. It's worth the investment for the equipment. You got to think about it scientifically. It's like starting up a company, but you're grading almost professionally.
Yeah, but then you
Why
send
not?
it to
Share my
people.
screen.
It's all the.
Whatever
That's
you
all
buy that you
chance.
can't grade, you have to sell raw, so you stand to lose a small percentage that way. But when you start landing those black labels and you get those sales,
Yeah, but you're counting
I
on
feel
these
like-
people to be as accurate as and take the time that you took.
but if they
Can you guys
don't,
see it?
and if you
Yeah.
took all that time and for you it's perfect, for them they're gonna see it just lightly and it's gonna be outstanding.
I've got trust
Easy black
issues.
label.
I don't know. I would send a bunch of hollows or cosmos if I was to do it
There's this.
first, like for my first sub. What are the?
Yeah, we have this Espeon V Japanese right here. That's a cheap card. I mean, it got sold for 57,000 yen. So I don't know what the conversion is, like $400 for $20 in. a little over 400. This Pokemon Go Pikachu is a cheap card. Got
10x is
Sulfur-
2. It's a 20x.
So I would imagine
Yeah.
like this. I wonder
There's a
what
lot of
the
these, yeah, this-
average is. Yeah. 300 average maybe for a black label.
So there isn't any. Okay, I was thinking there'd be a lot more probably if they have like
And
for like
this Jolteon.
For just basic cards like commons.
This
uncommons.
Jolteon Hollow. Damn.
How much?
Yeah.
72.
72,000 yen. So whatever the conversion is, what is that? Like $500 for a
72.
dollar
That's
card.
a regular hollow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a big return.
Any of these, yeah. I mean, but that makes you like, yeah, I don't know how easy it is to get with this energy.
Hey, I bet that looks good though. Black and gold. Is that the
Yeah, there's some-
Giratina black label? Go ahead.
Yeah, Japanese Giratina.
A couple of them,
Z&G Emporium.
of course.
Yep. There's another Z&G at the Snorlax.
Pop off. 110,000.
Yeah, some of these are
yen.
crazy.
Yeah.
I can't even. Oh, this is Japanese prices. Okay.
Now the Japanese new Sumbreon, Japanese Sumbreon, 732,000 yen, so like $5,000
For a black label,
for a black label of the Sumbreon Japanese.
and the regular PSA 10 is
Like
What?
400.
okay. So that's a
4,500,
big difference, right? That's a
Yeah.
big.
10x.
That's the Japanese version. Yeah.
Yeah, the Japanese one.
So in that regard, worth it for the extra work. I mean, what if you get 2, 3 of those like in a batch?
I just
Because you're
Depends
assuming
on-
you're doing a few at a time.
That'd be nice.
If you have
Yeah.
those tools, I think it's possible. If you're looking at it like, all right, let's look at it long term over the course of a 3 to 5 year plan.
I'm sure it is.
Can
to
this
measure
be a
everything out.
business that's scaled up
correctly, but-
and profitable?
You're just depending on those other people to do the same thing for you. That's where my issue is, you know.
just imagine like Tag or somebody like Tag having like put in like I don't know, talk to old Beckett grader, find out what's the secret to getting a black label and put that into the AI. So you can just send cards through an AI and be like, what's a black label like worthy card, and like let you know. So you don't have to do any of that. You just scan it or whatever using that
Legend
technology.
of Luke would be the one to ask, really, as much as he sends. To
What is he
straight,
sending?
he's
Legend of
Beckett
Luke?
only.
Oh, Beckett.
Respect
Yeah.
for sure. He's going Beckett only.
I don't like the Beckett slabs. Like all my Beckett slabs, I'm trying to crack out eventually and resend, but
Is it just the sleeve?
I really
Hey, you got a lot of energy.
I
Yeah,
used to like
I
the
don't really-
bulkiness of them, but I don't know if I like the bulkiness of them anymore. And I just don't want to go down too far on grading if I do, but
I like the square, but I mean, I get it though.
you do?
I do, but they could be a little smaller. I mean, I don't know. They're nice. I don't like the sleeve though.
Yeah, I think the sleeve ruins it for me. If they didn't have a sleeve, I'd probably be fine.
Yeah, they're shorter.
I get what you
Shorter
mean.
and fat.
Yeah. Same width. Just sharp.
Maybe you should grade. Maybe Eddie will be the first to grade
Do
the
it.
black label. Put
Yeah, do
that into like try using your phone, zooming in
Yeah.
with your iPhone.
They have a little centering
Like
tool
look over the card.
app.
Does it work good?
But it's just
if you get
centering.
it-
It doesn't
I
do
don't know.
corners.
alright.
It doesn't do edges. It doesn't do anything else. Surface.
No, you gotta look at this.
'Cause, I mean-
yourself. Just get one of these. Call it a day.
The Harriet Spy.
Yeah.
Harriet the Spy magnifying glass.
I can't see shit.
Or
That
the
does a
Macaulay
5x
Culkin,
or a
Richie
10x.
Rich.
A 10x? You looking for a microscope, or or a whole ass scope that you're trying to look through.
I want a high success. If I do get serious about it, like
think
I'm
your
not talking about
OCD is
like,
gonna get in the
I'll
way.
send a few and see what happens. Like if I really want to like, I want to do the best I can, and that's a thought. And I'm like, does anyone do it? Like, is that a thing? Like,
FOMO,
let me
what are
hear
your
their
thoughts
stories.
here? We want to hear
Just
this.
straight up. Like,
Do you guys think
I,
Beckett? Go ahead.
I thought about it this way: who makes a bigger find? The guy who's going gold panning on the weekend, or the big company that has the dig site, that has the big heavy equipment, that spent a ton of money so they could just mine gold 24/7 at that site?
Well, it's
That's
how many more tens could
Good
you
way to
get?
put it.
How many more tens could you get before you get that 110 though?
Well,
What's your opportunity?
I wouldn't just do it like once. Like if you put money into that, like it would just I'm doing that forever.
just
like
the
it's just all
percentage of
hypothetical,
PSA
and this
tens
is,
versus
if it goes
black labels.
good.
Like you're probably turning more tens doing PSA versus just your one shot.
Well,
You probably
in
make
that
that
regard,
amount of money
it's,
versus the amount of money you'd make anyways with your one card.
yeah. But what I'm saying in that regard, if you apply the same logic but you go through PSA, you probably have to do less effort and you do probably make more money, and it's probably easier.
Through
I
But
would
doing the
say
same thing.
too in historically like in Pokemon, in like business wise, PSA 10s are just a consistent way to make decent money, like consistently over time as like a side hustle or a business. But I'm wondering now that you like we're talking about this, with how many modern cards are being graded lately, like PSA doing like 1 million cards a month or something crazy, right? Like
Yep.
how the profit margins are going to go down because there's more people grading, there's more the populations are higher on these cards. So what if like going forward the new way is to hit the CGC pristines or the Beckett black labels? Like if you're in the Spicy Boys Discord or like on their Instagram stories, like Ernesto and what Jake Smith,
Yeah.
they're like sending to Beckett or to CGC right now, just Japanese stuff to CGC to hit the pristines, and like that's their play. It looks like right now,
Yeah.
and I think the margins probably are just better right now because of, like I said, so many people sending modern cards to get graded. The ease of access to grading is better with GameStop submissions and stuff like that. Um,
It's quicker and
so I'm
cheaper.
maybe moving forward, like Beckett black labels are the play because PSA profit margins or PSA 10 profit margins won't be worth anything. Won't be worth the time unless you're doing it like in a volume, like
Yeah.
like a big amount. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Just made me think about it when you were talking about it. It's interesting to think about. Like it'd be really cool to like. I don't know if there's
Well, it's
anybody
like-
out there that's good at grading black labels,
Yeah.
but if there is, that'd be cool to get to that point.
If you do it, you're basically breaking the formula.
Well, you also gotta
And
account for
then
how many more people like PSA versus CGC. So how many more buyer pools? How many more buyers do you have for the PSA cards versus the CGC? Like it's all
Yeah.
kind
no, I
of
totally agree. But we were just talking about Black Label in general, and
Yeah.
that's supposed to be the hardest. And this whole thing was okay. How much technology do I need to throw at this problem to solve it? That was my predicament with this. All right, Beckett was the hardest. Is the Black Labels? How much technology can I throw at it? And then that technology, what's the cost behind it?
Mhm.
And when I do that, how often can I replicate it? And then if I do, can I just keep churning them out? And now it's just like an assembly line.
You're gonna have to find the Beckett collectors that's what they do. You're gonna have to figure out how they do it, if they can even do it. Like
What if you're the first to do it? Because again, what technology, how much money do you throw at it? How much attention and time and effort? It's all about cracking that code. I might be onto something here with just this idea.
go ahead,
It's just
go
a-
ahead, Sid.
I- it-
Go ahead. Try regular hollows first. That just at least.
That'd be cool if one of us could hit like either Bays or
Yeah.
Son of Merc or FOMO or whoever Paul like hits a black label because some of these cards like the one that Ernie submitted that just regular full art Charizard from whatever I forget what set it was, Shiny Treasure EX Japanese one. He made like it was like $5,000 for that black label. That card's like a $10 card raw, and so it would be cool like if one of us could
Yeah.
hit that. Honestly, like because imagine like what you could do with $5,000 in the hobby or just in your life. But
Dude,
it would
could get
fund
set up.
Bay's rips for forever.
No, if I get $5,000, bro, I would get
Just sell and
like a
just send right back to
professional
Becca.
streaming like setup. Like I would get
You
like
get some shelves.
Oh shit.
dude, I'd get a
Some-
computer. I'd get software. There'd be some damn music in my shit. I'd get some licensed music like through a paid like thing.
Buy an
Oh,
editor.
yeah.
You could pay for an editor.
They've got no copyright.
If I
music.
got an editor, I have over a year's worth of backed up footage.
Oh shit. Well,
Dude, you should run the untold stories of Bays, like
Yeah.
release it all
Yeah,
at the
we
same
had that-
time. Get it all edited and then like documentary, throw it out there, or
the Lost Ark.
Long
just
lost
montage like
files.
playlist.
The long lost files. They're not
Yeah.
lost.
I was
Have 'em.
scrolling
They're just
through it.
they're not edited.
I was scrolling through your old stuff the other day with your short hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You had short hair.
Yeah. All the way
Dude,
first
I
card.
well, I always had short hair. Remember the type of work I did?
The security.
Everything. Yeah, that. And then when I did customer service, like at the hospital,
Oh,
I still
okay.
had short hair and everything, like professional roles. I never
Go back
had
and
long
look.
hair.
barely had a beard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was always like cleanly lined up. Where I
I'm,
tried.
I'm sinking deeper in my chair as the time goes. All right. I'm just getting left to sleep. The stream's getting, I'm getting smaller.
Just your forehead in the
Yeah.
bottom of the screen. That's funny.
Oh, okay.
Dude, my tag submission
Oh,
should be
you know
back
what's
next
funny?
week.
This isn't talking
Finally.
shit, but I found something on the Card Party website that I thought was funny as hell. All right, so in the Card Party website, there's a section that says pictures from Card Party 2, right? And I was there at Card Party 2 and Card Party 1. And they have a picture of me at Card Party 2 with my long hair and like my beard a little grown out. But in Card Party 1, I had very short hair and it was spiked. And my beard was different. They have a picture of me at Card Party 1 with my GoPro on with my short hair. And they have it in that section where it says pictures from Card Party 2. And I'm like, that's not from Card Party 2. That's Card Party 1. How am I with long hair in one picture and short hair in the other? I
Yeah,
haven't
that's
really said
funny.
it. I'm saying it here, and there's evidence about it. I took a screenshot for like
Oh,
You made
nice.
the page.
purposes.
You made the
You should
page.
you should put it in the Discord or the message it so we can see it.
I don't know. I thought about doing it, but then I thought like people were gonna get upset about it for some reason or another, and I'm like, fuck it, and I just said it here. Fuck it.
No, you should just put it up as a meme and be like, yeah, I got a haircut between day 1 and day 2.
Yeah. Or grew out in a day.
Or yeah, the opposite, yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny though.
Yeah. And I'm like, how did they make that mistake? Like, it's I don't know. It was funny.
Were there other people in the photo or no?
Yeah. It's
Maybe
like
they're just
I think it's like a in the crowd
distracted.
type of photo or some shit like that. I'll probably send the photo to you guys on our group message after this.
What do you guys think
So
about
you guys
It is weird though, because you would think they'd have separate files for like
Exactly.
Card Party 1 photos, Card Party 2 photos. So
Like, how would you mess that up? Like, I just don't understand. If they use
Maybe
the same
they
editor and
knew.
everything, you named the files, right?
yeah, maybe they knew and they're like, oh, this is a really good photo. Nobody will notice. We'll put it in.
Yeah.
Or they thought
It's a
you were
good photo
different
because
person.
it showcases me front and center. So it's like, oh, I'm famous.
Or if they thought you were a different person from that time to the other.
What was that?
What if they thought you were a different person? From Card Party 1 to Card Party 2?
Oh, do you lie? Do you look really different? Maybe that's what happened.
I think I look different in the photos. I do.
He definitely
Y'all
does.
that's
show
why.
them to you and you'll see. I think I look very different, but I don't know. That's just me. I might be wrong. Well,
You do.
Merc, do I look different now from those old videos you were talking about?
You've aged. No, I'm
Alright.
just no. You. Yes, you do look different.
There you go.
Yeah.
So it would be almost like that equivalent.
Did you guys see? This is kind of a change of subject, but did you guys see how much Pokemon Pocket has made? It's been out for 6 months now.
6 months only?
Damn,
Yeah.
Feels like
So it's been out for 6 months.
Not longer.
About 6 months, maybe
All right.
7. I don't know. But in
Oh.
a 6 month period, do you know how much it's made?
I guess $1 trillion.
$1 trillion.
$1 trillion. 2.3 billion.
I would say the Pokemon's not worth $1 trillion, is it?
I don't know.
I think it's
I just threw it
easily
out there.
$1.8 billion.
$1 trillion.
Damn, I thought it was impressive, but you guys are making this sound way better than I thought.
Alright.
915 million, so almost $1 billion.
Almost $1 billion.
Just $1 billion.
Okay, I wasn't that off. I was like 50%
$1
more.
billion though in 6 months, and that's not even like that's just something new Pokemon is
On
doing.
digital
Like
cards.
just something new
That
they're
you don't
doing.
know-
Yeah, digital
you don't
cards,
know.
something
They're
that
also
you
paying the artists, so I'm wondering if that's like
and they're paying the servers
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Yeah, but still, like
Yeah.
that's just something they're like started, and I think it's past Pokemon Go. Like
Digital
I don't think
artwork.
Pokemon Go's made that much.
suck it NFTs, because that's yeah.
Was that collected revenue or was that actually profit?
I don't know.
I'm sure
That
I'm
doesn't
sure
make such a
initial
difference.
startup for an app wouldn't take
If it's
$1
profit,
billion.
how much did they need to cover the operating expenses?
I don't know if they'll let you know how much they made though, because they're a private company. So I don't know if they're gonna release.
They pay taxes. You can search it. It's on the internet.
Bravo to them for
But
still
will they
being
tell you
private.
their expend?
They pay taxes. So the taxes are on your profits.
Yeah.
And if they say
Pokemon tax
this year we
returns.
have this much in sales, subtract that on based off their.
But do they have
taxes,
to tell you
their
from what
profit was.
sector though? From what sector their profits are from, or is it just as a whole the company?
That gets convoluted.
Because I think for like if it was a public company, they'd have to file a SEC 10K and like to show investors like this profit came from this section of the company, or section of the company is making this much. These are the expenses. But I don't know if as a private company they're doing that like publicly at least.
No idea.
Anyway, it's just amazing. Like that's something that, like you said, digital cards and
Yeah, that much.
not
money
tangible assets.
that quick in 6 months.
Yeah, that's
And it's not just
another
cards.
section
It's
of
not-
Pokemon.
It's not just cards,
Just tack it. Just
sleeves,
throw it on the bill.
game mats, coins. Because there's people that use
for-
those for Pokemon Pocket. You could buy
Oh,
sleeves,
you can buy.
game mats,
Oh, okay.
coins.
Spend real money.
There's different coins for coin flips. I have an
Yeah.
Eevee coin in the game.
How many videos have you seen? I opened 100 packs on Pokemon Pocket.
That's wild.
Take all my money.
Yeah.
For these fake cards.
All right, IFOMO says, do you guys think Beckett 9.5 would still PSA 10 after the grading standard change? All right, hot take, IFOMO. They said there's no grading standard change. Let's just look at, historically speaking, what's been going on. Let's go with that, and let's see if it's true.
I feel like I did pretty decent as far as like centering goes. I got wrecked on the shit I deserved to get wrecked on, but let's see.
Yeah, I think 9.5s. I've never cross graded Beckett to PSA 10, but just I feel like I've heard it before. People saying 9.5s, Beckett 9.5s are PSA 10 equivalent almost. Same with was it CGC when they were doing that? I thought people said the same for 9.5. CGCs were 10s, but
Well, all right. Would you rather? All right. Do you think CGC 10s could PSA 10s if they're the regular Gem Mint 10, or do you think it has to be the pristine 10?
sorry, one more time.
All right. So if you have a CGC pristine 10, do you think that has a better chance at PSA 10 than a CGC Gem Mint 10, or do you think they'll both still get a PSA 10? Or do you...
I mean, it definitely has a better chance, but I've never graded with CGC, but I've heard that their grading standards have changed, right? Like they got easier, like as far as what they used to be before.
For CGC?
When they got rid of the 0.5s?
I don't know if it was at that time, but I've heard like over time though, like they've just gotten more lenient. But maybe it was around that time.
I wish I knew what
I'm not
the
sure.
is pristine. Is that their black label basically a 50-50
Yeah,
all around?
it's the gold label for the CGC cards.
Yeah. So
The other card is like the regular looking one.
I'm assuming the 10s have the same. What is it?
Well,
55, 45
But that's the
for
thing.
CGC.
If the Gem Mint 10 is the same quality as a PSA 10, then the pristine 10 should just be a 10 because there's no special PSA 10. There's just a PSA 10. If the other one is just the top,
Well, if it's truly a 50-50
you know-
card, then it would also be a black label, like
yeah.
theoretically it's supposed to be, but I don't hell if I know.
If it's a black label, in theory it should be a 10, right? Because it's a black label. So that's what I'm seeing it that way.
Yeah,
For
but
pristine, if it's pristine 10,
But you've got
It's supposed to be the
room
best.
on a 10 versus you don't have any room on a black label, or
Hmm
what a pristine would be.
Pristine 10, I don't think has room. I think it has to be a 50-50, but I might be wrong.
FOMO CGC never heard of it. Bradley asked, "What is your favorite gen of Pokemon?" Boomers. Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's gotta be one. I'm sorry for the boring answer.
Both are Gen 1ers.
Bradley, yeah, 2 and 3 are awesome too, though. Well, I'd go
Wait,
1, 2, 3.
Wait, am I a Gen 1er?
I'm going 3. I'd say so, base. I don't know. You got
Yeah, I like both.
Gen 3's
What do you say?
stay hoeing.
Mark? 3?
Yeah, stay hoeing. You got Rayquaza, Deoxys, Sableye,
I don't
Kyogre,
know what you see in
Groudon.
Sableye. Was it because of something with the anime?
I don't know
that,
what
like,
it is.
built the character for you or what? Because I didn't. Is he in the anime?
Yeah, early
Yeah.
episodes, and he's coming back.
Okay.
He was a trickster, Gym Goblin. I don't know. Small,
Okay.
purple, scary. I don't know. I don't know why I connected with him either.
I mean, that's cool. It's something unique that not a lot of people, I feel like, are chasing or like.
Yeah.
It's not like mine where it's like, oh, Pikachu. It's like, okay, another Pikachu fan. Like, kind of boring.
Sableye, I don't.
But
Well, being a Pikachu is not boring when you get the expensive cards. Then it
Right.
gets really, really
Yeah.
interesting.
But I don't.
Really, really quick.
Yeah, I mean it's fun. Like there's so many arts and stuff. Like it would suck to be like a fan of a popular Pokemon or like a not popular Pokemon where you don't get that many arts. Like I was like one of my favorite Pokemon. I don't think I've ever said this, but is Marshadow. Like Marshadow is like one of the sickest Pokemon to me. But he has like 5 card arts. Like there's like not any Marshadow cards.
I'm surprised he didn't get anything.
Um,
He's got
it's
a
like
Pokemon
literally like
pocket card.
5 or 6 card arts. Like it's unless I just don't know of some, but I can't think of anything. I think he was like in 1 or 2 eras and like Sun and Moon, and then
As far as big, like
they
big
made a
hitters.
couple as far as like I think X and Y like tag team stuff, but
Yeah.
but yeah,
I like it.
I really like
Marshadow.
Skarmory. Nice,
Skarmory's dope.
dude. That was like a cool like moment when they did that in Pokemon in the games where you had to like Onyx and Pharaoh where you like gave them the metal coat,
Yeah.
and then that's how you evolved them. Like, and it was like, oh, I can make a metal version of these Pokemon. Like what?
Oh,
They should lean into
Marshadow?
that more. They should make more like metal evolutions of like just Pokemon that don't have them. Instead of just making like another evolution, like make them have to hold like a metal coat to evolve or something like that.
Marshadow didn't come out in the anime. They made a movie, said IFOMO. IFOMO, by the way, miss you, buddy.
Yeah, the movie they had with him, and we still would think
I would
that
like to,
he'd have more card arts.
with the metal stuff. I would like to see more future Pokemon and ancient stuff. I would like to see more.
IFOMO. Lilith says hello. Lilith says hello. There you go.
Maybe they can
Aye.
go time travel through the anime or the games or something.
That'd be cool if they like got in a time machine and went back to like prehistoric ages, and all the Pokemon are like dinosaur like versions.
Well, it'd be
Like,
the
like
ancient
Pikachu.
version.
caveman Pikachu.
The
Ancient,
big
right?
ass eyebrows or something.
Yeah, unibrow, like forehead like protruding.
Yeah.
He's got a club in his hand.
The big chin.
Oh, dude, that would be awesome.
We already saw a few of them because of the ancient Pokemon, right? The Paradox Pokemon.
Yeah. Just want them to.
So
Yeah, they
give
kind
us
of. I
more.
feel like they got over that really quick though. No.
Yeah, 2
But
sets.
we have ideas of what they could do if they did time travel, and they have so much they could touch on with those. And yeah, it'd be pretty sick to see other prehistoric variants, right?
Or just flip them.
You can see prehistoric variants of stuff that didn't make it, that didn't evolve, that got extinct.
Future's got potential too. I don't know. I'm a fan, I guess. I like the.
It would be cool. Like that goes back to your whole series. You should build on that series too. Like I know time's like a thing, but like that multiverse theory of like
Yeah,
just like coming up with like theories of what could be for Pokemon.
also,
Okay.
That would be really cool.
it's like, how do I bring it all
to
together?
expand on, and like you don't even have to bring it out all together. Just keep talking about like the what if, or like what if Pokemon did this, and then like if you can get some kind of like visualizations or like from like fan art, or if you can make your own art
Yeah.
of like that'd be a cool like thing to explore for videos. I think people would like it probably.
Do not use AI.
Lord. Yeah. No, I wouldn't. It'd all be fan art if it was free. It typically looks cooler anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Did you know?
The goal is
How many
not to
cards did you
steal
send
it.
to tag, Merc?
to tag
Ooh.
3.
4?
3.
Yeah.
Did you get any like you got 10s or no?
All 9.
You sent 2 evolutions.
All
or
9s?
3
All 9s.
evolutions?
I sent 2
I'm
evolutions.
I'm kind of worried about like my grades, but I
didn't
didn't
send-
know this was a thing. I thought if you didn't do the tag score, like the 1,000-point system, that you wouldn't have a shot at a pristine. But I guess you don't need to do that. You can pay the one just where it's like the 1 through 10 grading scale, and it'll still tell you if it is a pristine. Like it'll say gem mint 10 or pristine 10. It just won't give
That's
you the
cool.
score.
Okay.
But
Like I
I
still,
thought that was kind of cool.
this should have been a 10. I still believe that.
Oh, you did send a Ray, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what. I don't know. I feel like I feel like it's good and bad for like the precision type of shit. Like, let me slide by or not at all whatsoever
Yeah.
type of deal.
Eddie's not a believer.
Do I like it or do I not?
All right. I don't like them. I don't like tag.
That's we know.
Yeah.
We know.
Hey, tag. Change my mind. I don't like you.
I thought you were gonna say suck it.
No,
you
I-
said.
I'm being respectful. Hey, I don't have to like them. I'm not
The
saying other
balls.
people don't have to like them, but Eddie, mark my words. I've always said I don't like them. Thick
Yeah.
and thin. I haven't.
I mean, you
liked
have
them.
good reason. I feel like your reasons are valid to not. I just submitted at the wrong time. I didn't wait long enough. I feel like I just was like, oh, I'm just gonna send this 30 card PSA sub to tag instead.
I saw
Yeah.
somebody get their
I'm
their sub back. They did
I'm not
really
upset
well.
you guys. I'm not upset you guys submitted the tag, and I told Merc, remember, crack those slabs and resubmit them through PSA to see if they're 10s, because I want to see if they come back as 10s through PSA. Well, they were 9s at tags, so shit. PSA has laxer standards. You know what I mean? It was a true test.
But now I got one.
It really is.
I got a CGC. I've got a Beckett. I've got a PSA, and I got a tag. So I don't know. I like it.
Yeah.
Got a little bit of one. I got at least one of each.
Yeah, you like how clear they are, right? Like,
Yeah,
that's kind of cool.
They're nice, but
They
they're
look
they're
cool.
brittle.
Yeah.
They're just brittle.
Dude, you saw Shiny Vert when he broke him? He like
Yeah.
smacked one and it broke into like a bunch of pieces.
Yeah. Yeah, he made it look way easier because he was using 2 hands, I think, but it was like he was just like
Yeah.
and like just broke. And then he dropped one like Paul's been saying, "Oh, one of you got to do it.
Waist high?
Drop it from your chest or your chin."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what Shiny Bird did, and it was just like it cracked.
It's just not.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
flexible at all.
Yeah.
I like that video. It was pretty dope. Big shout out to him for that video. I wanted to see that.
A Paradox movie would be cool. IFOMO. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Area Zero.
agree.
Yeah, that would be. You could do 2 movies, right? Or
Oh yeah, go to the future and the past.
yeah.
So you don't want to resubmit any of those tag slabs to PSA just to see if they're the 10 mark? I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I mean, I have to look over them again if I really wanted to, and if the price is even worth it. But
I might.
It might not be because of the grading fees and everything, huh? Like,
it's already over the price of the card. What the cost of the card is? I don't know. The stamps are
Oh.
pretty cheap these days.
Maybe that's the play, Bays. Send a tag 10 pristine, crack it out, and send it to Beckett for a black label.
well,
It does
I
the
did-
AI scan for you.
Well,
Yeah.
I said
Yeah.
that that's the play. If you send a bunch of cards to tag, use the AI to do the scans. Only send the shit that are 10s to PSA and see how many of them cross over to 10s. Use them as pre-grading. That's
Or
it.
do
Well,
it to
he's
Beckett,
saying
like
use
you're
your-
saying.
Pre-grader.
He's saying the technology that you want to use, just use tag to do that to get pristines, and then send your pristines to Beckett for black labels.
Well, what I'm saying is, I agree, but I'm just like, I'm not even just gonna base it on tag pristines. Like, if tag says it's a 10, I'm using their technology that set it to 10.
Yeah.
To see if it'll just get a PSA 10 as well.
Yeah, you can do that.
You were just on your Black Label rant for a while, so
Well,
it's a good idea.
how many pristines is there for tag? I thought that was like super fucking hard. Like, wasn't like there like almost no cards that were like perfect or something?
I've seen a couple.
I
of
think
them.
it's difficult, but yeah. I don't know how many
So-
there are.
People are starting to get their
And then-
stuff back.
This ties me into what I was about to ask
Shugg
you.
probably has a
What
couple
the
of 'em.
fuck are your cards worth when they're from tag? Where the hell do we find this info? Like, to be like legit and be like, this is hard data and no one's gonna refute it. Can you go to a vendor and be like, this is my tag slab, this is what it's worth. You're paying 60%, so I'm getting this, right? Or is everything up to interpretation and they're like, I'll give you $10.
So
I ain't giving you $1 over $10.
eBay
like-
or whatever, just whatever people
Well-
are willing to pay.
I heard they
But-
weren't even buying them. Vendors weren't even buying tag slabs.
That's why.
right now.
So if all these sales are just fake sales that some people are drumming up, it's like a whole PR campaign. What if there really is no vendors that are buying them? So what is the true price? How can you offload it?
I have no idea.
Send it at the Facebook page. There's a tag Facebook page. They're
Okay.
active in it. And people ask questions, but people also buy and sell cards on there.
Okay,
There's a bunch
so
of
there is
tag fans, so
Are they still
so
not
there's
buying?
prices.
Are vendors still not
There's
buying?
data, and it's like documented, like historical data.
I don't know if they're the vendors. I've heard like anecdotally, I've heard people saying vendors will only buy PSA at card shows. They don't want to deal with tag slabs, and then, but like the Facebook page, it's just people that are, I don't know, collectors and stuff that are fans of tag. But I've seen people do deals on there. Whether the deal goes through is on their end through messaging, but people will list a card and then you'll see comments like saying DM'd,
Alright,
and then
I'm
eventually
gonna play
it'll say
devil's
sold.
advocate. I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
Okay.
Let's say you're involved with tag, you're behind the scenes, you haven't made it public, you're one of the people that got in on the startup. You could get your entire collection graded by tag because you want to flood the market and put all these slabs out there. You can't sell them. Vendors aren't taking it. They aren't really buying them on eBay because there's no way you could establish a set price point. So instead, they have that little group, and you're offloading all these slabs to these other people that are like, oh, I tried to get the 10, but I couldn't. And like, I feel like it's too damn easy for them to like play with the strings behind everything, bro. And in theory, I'm not even accusing them. I'm saying,
It's possible.
what are the safeguards to prevent it? And if there's no
Well,
fucking
you gotta
safeguards,
get the
prove to me someone hasn't done it.
gotta get the big cards over to start getting people's attention, which they did. Type like a
Yep.
Yeah.
And how many sales are documented under historical data where we can be like, all right, it's proven it went from this person to this person. It went from this part of the country to this part of the country. So it's a reputable sale that's like, okay, that's what it's worth. That's what the demand is.
Yeah,
and
you
it
need
did
something
it
more
this many times
established
in a
than
row.
Facebook. Yeah.
Or is it this? Hey, I got this slab. I sold it to you. You sold it to him. He sold it to IFOMO. He sold it to AMPM. Then it came back to me, baby, and now it's worth 10x.
yeah. FOMO said,
I'll probably honestly list what I can. Like, can't remember. Like I said, I can't remember everything I sold. If there's something I want to
Yeah.
keep, I'll probably keep it. But I'm gonna try and list what I can. If it's below like a 10, if it's 9 or lower, I'll crack them out. Because they would have went to PSA anyways. And then,
Mhm.
yeah, try and sell the 10s if I can. If there's pristines, see if I can get a premium for them. I don't know.
But that's why
It'll be an
like,
experiment to see how liquid they are.
and I get that you're gonna try that, but my whole question is, all right, if you got those cards right now from PSA 10, can you tell me what their price is? Probably very fucking easily.
Yeah.
But from tag, what's their price?
that's what you would do.
It's
off
not a
of.
no
PSA
idea.
10, baby.
I
What's
have
a
no
tag 10?
idea.
But you get me, like exactly. Like,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's why Son of a Merc. You just said their values are probably like because of the cost and everything. Like it's probably like not worth it, right? Right now, how they stand. But what's their price? How
For
much
the
are
cards
they
that I
lost?
would rescind, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For what you got, what are they worth? How much are you up or how much are you down? Like,
Yeah.
I want something like, and I don't see it, but I feel like they didn't come back as 10, so maybe it feels like it's down. But I don't know their goddamn values. Like, what if
Yeah.
a 9 is worth fucking $8,000 damn dollars because it's the only fucking one?
That doesn't.
But I don't think so.
I don't
You know,
know.
but tell me, like, all right, you
Yeah,
have
there's
the
no
cards.
data to go
You
off
have
of.
the slabs. They're yours. What's their value?
Hell, if I don't know, but I don't know how they do it. They just let the people decide since it's Z and G and let it go.
IFOMO had a smart play. When tag flops, when it goes out of business and the cards are worth nothing, like really worth nothing, just buy all the 10s and then cross grade them to the other established companies.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
But all right, when that happens, what's the tag value? When is it worth it to buy? How do we know if it flopped or if it didn't? Is it flopping right now? How do we know?
Well, I guess if it's a good enough card, people are gonna want to pay for it anyways, and if it's clean, they're gonna want to pay for it. Like it's got to be a good card. It's got to be clean. It's got to be
I agree. And because it's a
And
tag
you just
10,
base it
does
off
that
of its neighbor.
guarantee it's clean?
I would hope so. Yeah, I mean that's what the
We
pictures.
would hope so.
You got pictures.
But how many
You got a complete
how
scan.
many PSA 10s have damage?
Yeah.
And we can't trust PSA, but PSA is the leader. So now, with
People
that
don't
being
buy the
said,
card, they buy the grade.
yeah, exactly. And we can say what the grade is worth for PSA, but not for tag. Like that's what I keep going back to in damn circles. That's why I don't understand fucking tag, bro. You get me? I can't wrap my head around you, tag. If you're listening, make me understand.
They're not.
Make me understand, tag.
I think we're by ourselves. Plus
We can
FOMO.
be by ourselves. They can see this shit later. It's gonna go live. Tag.
It's
Damn
all-
it,
yeah.
you know?
It's auctions just to see how
Like,
the market goes.
all right, if there's auctions, then what's the historical data?
It's based on the card that it is, right? Or what it's.
But some of those cards,
No,
they
yeah, it
don't
has to be enough
exist.
sales,
They're just getting
though.
graded. They're gonna be the first ones ever.
I don't
Does
know.
that really
There
make
has
it
to
worth
be
more?
enough sales too. It can't
than
just
a
be like
PSA?
one sale.
Yeah, exactly. You know why I'm saying this? What the fuck is the price of my PSA 7 Power Ranger card that's a one of one in the world that never has a documented sale as a slab? I don't fucking know. I think it's priceless. But no, it's not, is it? It has to have a price.
It has to have a
It's
demand
a one of one.
to make the price worth.
Yeah. So with that being said, is the
Enough
demand there
people
with
have
tag
to
and can
want
we
it to
see it?
make that one of one matter.
I typed in tag 10
Only one person
and
needs to want
PSA
it.
comes
One
up.
person needs to want it bad enough. That's it.
Well, if
Is
you're
that the
looking
same
for a
with tag?
premium, you're gonna want the blood in the water.
You guys see this?
Yeah.
What? Yeah, go for it.
I typed in tag 10 Pokemon and PSA just comes up. There's like that's how little sales there are.
And that's why I have a big
Oh, here
problem.
we got a 10. We got a tag 10.
Okay.
We got
Let's
one.
look that up. Click on it.
It's just one.
then
It's right
open.
here. 4,000 yen.
Alright. But how much is that selling in a PSA? To compare- That's what I'm saying. Open that as its own like
$50.
separate tab, and then I would look that up as a PSA. Compare the and
For a
historical
regular
price data.
Charizard
on both.
fee, it's like what? Can't imagine it's over $60.
And this is Japanese price, right?
It's a Japanese,
what's-
yeah.
4,000 yen. What is that?
Japanese
American.
V-Star, double rare, 13. Hold on.
Is it pristine?
Japanese Charizard.
Yeah, if you go to price charting, it'll give us the PSA price right there. And that's why I said
double
I can
rare.
find a fucking PSA price, but not tag.
Price charting is always
I go price
low.
charting, baby.
Oh, it's
Even if
about
it's
the
below.
same actually.
All for it.
Those PSAs selling it though. This is from the PSA website.
What does that convert to?
And it's
Shugg?
going
About the
for
same.
2Gs. The Beckett is going for 2Gs. Or I mean less.
No,
but-
it's not. It's not a Beck. This is yen.
Oh my bad.
I don't know what company that is actually. But the
$275
PSA is going
to
for
$100.
4,000, 3,000 yen, so it's about the same.
And is that for every card? And is it only because there's no market established, so they have to go? Well, it's worth this. It's a grade. It's a 10. It has to be worth this.
The regular Charizard V is selling for $300 in a 10.
Where?
Is that what's the conversion of a 3,000 yen?
No, 3,000 yen's like
250?
$20.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay. Add the 0, then it becomes 300. Okay. I got
Yeah.
confused.
No, but it's about. I mean, that's only one tag sale of that card though.
Yeah.
So it's like you said, it could have just been based off the PSA and people not knowing the price and just trying to figure it out. But yeah, it really will depend on. I'm sure like there's probably been some fluctuation in prices. I don't. It'd be a good question to like ask people where they're tracking these tag 10 prices. My guess
If
would
we
be that
have
Facebook page, but
if we have someone that has like, hey man, I graded with tag and I've already sold 300 cards or slabs, 500 slabs, 1,000 slabs. Okay, how do you price them?
My
How do you
guess
find
is
out what they're worth?
they're willing to pay
And if
what
they go,
PSA
well, PSA
demands.
prices are going for this. Okay, when did we go, hey, tag just started, it's grading, it gave it this grade, it's worth the same as a PSA, baby. And why? How did they prove their worth already? Like, to me, I still feel like they didn't.
Yeah, they just got lucky.
I
But
tried
I'm
the
not
minus
talking
in quotes.
shit and saying
FOMO didn't
they
work.
ain't shit, but like, I feel like the amount of work that goes into it and everything, like, it's not an overnight sensation. You just popped in and, hey, you're the same, you beat the top dog.
Well, they've
like,
been around for 10 years, remember? So
yeah,
it's been a
but
while.
how long have they been grading? And we got into like how long they've actually been doing this, right? That was something we were talking about before.
Yeah.
If they've been around for 10 years, like, were they grading all 10 years? And then at that point, like, everything just kind of boomed recently. But like, it didn't mean shit for like 8 years then, and now it did. Like, or 9 years, it didn't mean shit, and now it did. And it's all because of a controversy. Like,
You got a point, yeah.
Tag wasn't grading that long though.
It just
yeah,
existed as a company.
and if it's AI and it's learning, you're telling me they're worth a PSA, but it's still learning. So you're the test dummy. You're the experiment. You're paying someone so you could be the test dummy in this experiment while this thing learns and tries to perfect it. And you're saying it's worth a PSA equivalent. How?
Well, who's to say that Tag's grading standards aren't already higher than PSA's?
Well, that's why I was telling Merc, crack those, send them to PSA. I want to see if
Yeah.
I want.
I
That's
wouldn't
what
think
that
it's
was
hard
the
to do
test.
to measure the edges, or I don't know.
Because Tag
There's
showed
already
you what's AKA wrong with your
processes in
cards and
place
why they're
for
not
that.
10s, right?
Yeah.
So if you send it into
Supposed
PSA and they do come back as 10s, to me, that's all right. Tag is stricter. Tag is better. That does make sense. Maybe the PSA 10 price is established. It's worth it for the tag because you have empirical data, hard scientific data, and you don't work for tag, and I know that.
You swapped.
And I would trust your
swapped
word
on me though.
over the word of somebody else that's like just working for them behind the scenes that we don't fucking know.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at
Interesting
with
to
it.
see. It'll take time. Like in
Yeah.
in 5 years, it'll be interesting if Tag's even around. Like I
Right.
feel like in 5 years we'll have a lot more information, and if they are around still, then I'm guessing they're going to be one of the bigger companies.
Here's the 5 years, fellas.
It'd be cool to see.
Yeah.
It'd be cool to see.
Let's see. Let me see what
the
IFOMO
value
says.
of those cards are then. You're saying the Boolean search terms, or is it Boolean? Where you put in the
Auction
quotes and then
prices
minus
should
PSA
say
to.
actual prices at the given time it was sold. Put PSA in the search to eliminate PSA listings.
Yeah, it's too much work, FOMO.
Yeah, I did it. It didn't work. I don't know why.
It didn't? Oh.
Yeah, is that quotes? Yeah, that's quotes.
Oh, quotes
Oh.
takes it away, right?
Quotes with the minus should, but it didn't work.
And that's what if there's people putting up PSA cards and they tag in the
I
description
think
somehow.
that's what's happening. Is they put tag 10, CGC 10, Beckett 10, so it comes up in the search.
Yeah.
Right.
A bit of
What?
everything.
Here's a crazy thing. What if some of those people that own those cards are people that have a position in tag? Is that an easy way to artificially inflate the price as well? You're mistagging other things to set the price as other people search, and they don't dwell more into it. Quick search. This is what I
Got the
found.
right
Yeah,
cards, I
sounds
guess.
right.
Yeah.
Cool.
They
We-
have
we
to have
gotta
a
think-
lot of cards though to do that, because like we said earlier, it has to be multiple sales. It can't just
There's
be like
someone
2 or
that
3
has a
sales.
lot. There's someone that has a lot. Isn't it Goated Pools or some shit like that? I might get the name wrong, but there was somebody that
He has
came
tags?
out.
J Ping. I don't know his name. I
JPEG.
know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So okay,
It's gotta
that's
be
one.
enough of
And
them.
he's a
There's
business,
gotta be
and he
multiple
sells.
of them of each,
And
and they're
he
gotta
could
be
easily
popular
have.
enough to.
I'm not saying.
want.
I'm not blaming him, and I'm not accusing him before I'm fucking blamed for shit. But I'm just saying, how hard would it be for
It's-
him to have 2 or 3
It's
homies
all possible.
that just
Yeah.
yeah, And how could we prove it? We can't. So if you can't, then how can you disprove it? You can't. Okay, fuck it. I'm good on tags still. Like, I'm trying to work through my mind to like see like, all right, maybe I can find the silver lining, and then tags the
Oh.
shit.
FOMO got it in the link.
I think we're giving too much time.
I guess
to
no
tag.
quotes. No quotes minus PSA.
Let me see. Let me see what it says.
But these are the not sold listings, so you'd have to click the sold listing.
Yeah, so
And there
that's
you
the
go.
other problem I have. If it's not sold, that's what people want.
But
Right?
yeah, click sold listings, and then it shows more.
Sold
Cards.
listing? Oh yeah, I see it. Let me see.
It looks like it's a lot of Japanese. There's some English. No, that's CGC.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm about to,
Yeah, we'll see.
You guys want to call it? I gotta pee really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're good. We went forever.
2:19. Sorry if
Yeah.
it was a more boring one, guys. I don't know. I kind of came in tired. I didn't give my best. I feel like. Also missing FOMO.
Yeah, we need FOMO here for this conversation.
Yeah.
Well, he's here in spirit. He is here in the
Yeah.
lobby. You know.
Yeah,
All right.
it's
Here's a perfect thing. Just we could literally do one last one. It says 1999 Pokemon TCG number 43 out of 102 Abra, tag 10, gem mint 10, base set, unlimited. It sold for $31 after 13 bids. We don't have to look it up, but that could be a homework for the chat. Put in the comments how much is the PSA 10 equivalent, and how much is the CGC 10 equivalent for the gem mint 10 and the pristine 10, and then also put down the equivalent for the Beckett, for the, was it the black label for the Beckett?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also,
Let's see what the other 10s are going for Abra with those other established companies. But for tag, I'm seeing sold May 3rd, 2025, $31 by Revolutionary Collectibles, who has 10 documented sales with 100% satisfaction. So $31 with $7.54 delivery. If we find it for way more than $40, well, then tag isn't worth as much for this particular card, which was recently sold. And this is just one example.
yeah, I would think you would kind of want a little more popular card versus just the V. But
I just
when are you
scrolled down a
gonna
little bit.
tell
and
us when you're gonna
I
open
picked
the?
something that I saw that I was like, it's a base set card. So I figured like a lot of people would probably have graded that with other companies. I feel like instead some of the other cards, what if they don't? There isn't too many
Oh, you picked
graded copies. Or all right, how about this?
I got
There's
confused on the
also
card you
the-
picked. That was my bad.
Hmm?
I thought you were still talking about the Charizard V versus the.
The Abra.
Okay, yeah, I misheard. Tell the people when you're gonna open the mail streams.
Okay. Honestly, I don't really know. I gotta open up
This week
the
sometime?
box I got from AMPM. I gotta open up the box I got from you. I'm probably gonna open up AMPM's first because it did arrive first. I'm gonna do that sometime this coming week. If I can crank out both of them, I'll do yours after on a different day during the week. If not, the following week.
So
But within the
expect
following
this
2
week
weeks.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
This week and next week, we'll be opening those up.
Should.
Also, I'm going to be running the members appreciation live stream soon. So we'll be giving the packs to the members that get the packs. So we'll be having that for an opening. And we did get Terrestrial Festival EX packs that we will be opening for a free giveaway.
Nice.
Thanks to Andy. So that's going to be an Andy giveaway live stream that we're going to be doing. And then, again, all that other random stuff that I got that I just showed y'all. And I have that Chinese gem box. So we got lots of openings planned for this month. And yes, some of them are for me, for my PC, and it's going to be very, very nice for me. I'm going to spoil myself this month. Also, I do have the Journey Together booster box that we got because of Danny Phantom. We got that at MSRP, baby. That's going to be opened up. I'm going to open it. And we're going to be running some shit with UPB. We're going to be running some battles. So, yeah, I'm going to be busy as fuck again this month. So I just needed, a few days off. I'm already recharged. I'm ready to get back at it again, guys.
Sure, we'll have another 20,000 view video coming out next week sometime.
Hell yeah.
His
That
walking
was so
POV.
lucky.
Or POV.
That'd be nice if one of those videos got that much, but I gotta actually go to a card shop and do some things, not just walk around. Probably.
I'd be surprised if it didn't. No. It'll
Well,
pop
That'd
off.
be nice.
dude, you know, some people get famous for like the most funny things. There's people that just go to sleep and they're like, I have sleep apnea, and they have millions of people that watch them, and they just
It
show up and donate straight up. So
Yeah, there's
your
smoke crack on
random
the street.
walk on the beach might be a hit and have 5 million views randomly, and you don't know why.
Yeah.
It's
Dude,
just
that'd be wild.
yeah.
All right, guys.
We'll see. Yeah, I gotta make a video, but yeah, that was a good chat. It was nice talking. Always look forward to this time of the week, so
Yeah.
it was good to do it.
I need to get more sleep.
Until next time.
Yeah, appreciate you guys in the chat.
Appreciate you guys. FOMO, if you're stopping by later, thank you guys. Catch you next week.
Peace.